I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Put my money where my mouth is, I'ma get it now, kid. Heard around town, this sound is astounding. Feel my heart pounding, bass is surrounding. Think I finally found it, so I'm gonna mount it. Like an ex-girlfriend, I'ma get it back. Make a couple racks as I make a couple tracks. Stay on the attack as I'm writing every rap in a snapback. Blacks off this coke and this jack. Man, I feel good, dog, I feel good. Woke up a little richer, also with a little wood. If I could teach this shit, man, really wish I could. So listen up closely, I'll give you a push. I raise hell every time my lyrics pop off. I take shots at the haters with a sawed off. Girl, you better keep me up or I'll nod off. One shot, all I got, I will not stop. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Yeah, it's not enough, man, I want more. I keep on doing business, open every single door. I wanna be the richest, so you see me up on Forbes. I can do this through my music, that's how I even the score. I don't take it slow, man, I want it bad. Every single day, I'll be carving out a path. Like a girl with a tat on her back, all black. I'ma take her right back to my pad where it's at. I don't ever slack off, so you better back off. I'm about to blast off faster than NASA. Everybody stand up, put your fucking hands up. That's the demand, yup. Welcome to the brand, bruh. No, I'm not cautious. I take risks, and no, you can't stop this. I'm too slick. She knows that she wants it, so come quick, baby. Know that I'm on it. I don't quit. I'm one of a kind.
Hello guys, what's up? Final day of TI. Final day of TI, nahi, sorry. Final day of group stage. Let's watch it together, man. Hi Venom, what's up?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
No, but yeah,
Have a chance of playing.
Lena, I mean, honestly, Shaker might not.
JT
Bad
Shaker,
ban because
sure.
JT just has been
was-
owning with so hard, and he was literally the one who almost won the
First game
with
OG ने
single-
तो destroy कर दिया.
Take out Gyro.
All right, man.
IG को, वो भी top seed को.
No, nobody wants
OG
higher,
at TI is
This
just
is
too
the
damn
case, sure.
good, man.
especially when you have,
आज का fantasy score
That's
सारा
very
खराब चल रहा है.
obviously
अपन ने
gonna be setting
secret
up
ले लिया guys आज.
global moves and
That
Iowa
was a
brings some
bad
risk.
pick.
It's good ban.
Nice with
Yeah,
that
no, it makes
pace.
sense. Definitely. Took out
Secret
the single.
17 स्कोर किया है रे दो गेम में.
They don't want to.
You kidding me, dude? हट. मूड खराब कर दिया यार.
This next pick, a bit more clarity on going or the OG drafts we've been getting used to, of course, at the eyes. It's not going to give up much at all.
I like Night Stalker usually versus these two heroes, but okay, they're gonna go for group up. So this is the other concept people used to use. We got to see it a lot at Animajor. I think it was every time a team picked Nyx, the opposing team would pick DK, and then they just play up the group around, right? They group up, they pick team fight, and then Nyx Assassin into team fight is just like, wait a minute, guys, Vendetta is a useless ability at this point. And both of these heroes actually are really susceptible to heavy
5
team fight
seconds
push luck.
remaining.
IO and Nyx Assassin don't really provide much of anything to slow the pace of the game down.
No,
They
and
can't wave clear, and they don't provide team fight.
They just don't do anything to the.
They used to.
Yeah, back in the
used
days, the break,
The
sure.
good old days.
Yeah.
So they'll pick the JT Mars, something else he's been really
Iron
strong
Gaming,
with, and that's
what's up,
probably
bro?
that IO pairing that we've seen quite a lot of times now that just is really strong versus pretty much any core.
10 seconds remaining.
And well, with the DK picked as well, what that does say to you
5
that
seconds remaining.
it's almost certainly just going to be tops of Monkey King and Seb DK.
That's what I would think, but
Yeah.
it's so flexible
So you
that
still
I
don't
think it's just it's
feel
all
like-
gonna change when they see more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure OG in the past has
OG's
played like
turn
support
to
DK as well.
Lena.
Well, now it's okay. So
Invictus
now they probably want to put the Monkey King safe lane, and they're gonna do the combo.
The Monkey King like, and that's
Monkey King like it
pretty
and
scary.
DK like it.
And DK,
As long as
yeah.
we stay
We saw
balanced, we'll
EG
win.
try it. They got absolutely destroyed. They didn't get to make it work at all with the bite with the DK form, if I remember correctly from yesterday. But
Okay.
they have the potential
10
for the bites.
seconds remaining.
Not only that, they have the potential for the wolf being gobbled, the monkey wolf being.
मैं तो
gobbled up
गेम
and
फाइंड
being
कर रहा हूँ
swallowed
ओजी से बायो देखा
or
यस
the
ब्रो
dragon wolf being
एक
gobbled
गेम
up.
नहीं खेला वो बहुत गेम खेला 2-3 गेम खेला वो से बायो 2 या 3 गेम तो पक्का खेला है उसने आयो पे
Draft.
Mhm.
OG come to regret that.
10 seconds
Go over the
remaining.
Will many issues as you would expect when it's in
5
the hands of
seconds
IG.
remaining.
Very strong.
Other thing about Mars versus Monkey King in a lot of
Invictus
situations,
Gaming's
the
turn to
ult
ban.
is a blessing versus the, if you're hopping around in trees, you click Mars ult, no more trees, Monkey King falls, easy sets up. Is also really strong versus Monkey. It's even in laning phase.
अभी लाइकन खेल के आया ओपी है बहुत नाइस वन भाई सच में ओपी है लाइकन
5 seconds
Someone who can
remaining.
punish him throughout the laning phase, because his lane, he just stands there, right? Like he's this very just immobile hero, someone who can kill.
लाइकन वो उसका सबसे बेस्ट सेप्टर है रे एक हीरो को वुल्फ बाइट देता है उसके वजह से क्रिट मिलता है मूवमेंट स्पीड मिलता है
Prioritizing as much. Some teams, sure, yeah.
बहुत ज्यादा है वो
Especially with the Nyx, 'cause it's very likely going to be that Nyx assassin 5 position.
Yeah, I think you'd have a good lane and
30% lifesteal and share the healing effect of lifesteal with each other as long as they are within 1200 range. Oh my god.
I can see the Razor working really nice. Because then it's also, yeah, no, I like it. Until later on, where they've
Sure, and then they've got these walls running
and
around
the wolves are running
everywhere.
around you, so
Yeah.
it would put
It would-
IG on a timing.
OG's
They
turn
have to
to
play pretty.
ban.
And if they ban
OG
Lifestealer,
Then
that
they're
means they're
probably not
probably
thinking
not
that.
thinking
Yeah.
Razor.
क्या लगता है दोस्तों
So
OG
what
गेम
would
2
they be
जीतेगा क्या
But they are thinking what the Monkey King is going to be support with the snap and
Yes.
some else here is still to come.
Look, yeah, which could not be. Could be the case, or could not be the case.
Gaming's
Or is
turn
the
to
DSN?
pick.
No Tail played D in the past as
I've-
support.
It's very flexible. And IG's gonna have to reveal their hand first.
Yeah. What are they going to do? What's the plan here for Fly? Ready to have Wall run at them.
Can you just? I was thinking
10
Terrorblade for a
seconds
second
remaining.
because then you just get the feral impulse for yourself every time. But nobody's really been doing the TB
5
versus Lycan,
seconds
and
remaining.
I thought we were gonna see it
Of
so much more.
course
Every time
OG
Lycan was
win.
picked up, they were using
Nice one.
Terrorblade, because you just reflection him. You
Yes,
get
हो
feral impulse
सकता है
for
वो
yourself. You are hitting like a truck, and also they lack push. That does give them a little bit ways to
I'd
siege.
like to see some sort of big hard carry for Fly.
Yeah, I like
TBs,
Terrorblade.
deuces. Anything that's sort of going to be able to hold their own whilst
OG's
Mars locks them
turn
down
to
with the
pick.
arena.
Gonna be Sven, so that's the better lane, I guess, for it. And it's an IO pairing, and it does provide that like big armor for his teammates also versus this heavy physical draft that OG have.
Okay.
Safer. And it's stronger in the lane. TB does
10
make the,
seconds remaining.
the whole feral impulse thing is
5 seconds remaining.
response will be
Is it a Samael hero or you've seen Samael's hero shown? Carry is still to come.
I think Sven's been doing quite poorly, if I'm not mistaken. Like bit of a risk for them to go for that.
क्लार्क सुमेल पता नहीं क्या खेलेंगे वो लोग can't predict
3% across 50. Stacking is still existing, but it's not as much of the name of the game as it
या
used
फिर
to be.
सुमेल
You can
मंकी खेलेगा
from it before, and I've seen these Svens just get
और वो
they get
लोग
smashed in lane
कुछ
even
तो
too, a lot of the time.
पोजीशन
This time probably
4
not.
या 5 उठाएंगे
We did see from poor Eurus. Literally died like 3 times in laning.
नोटेल मंकी नहीं खेलेगा नोटेल स्नैपफायर खेलेगा मंकी किंग आइदर वो ये खेलेगा
Luna,
ओह
choose
लूना
your hero.
push.
Let's go. Sumel
Assuming
Luna.
That Monkey King mid. Snapfire and DK are the supports. Good call.
Yeah.
You were right. No tail.
No,
ends
tell
with DK.
DK. Yeah, I said it. Probably one of the only support players that does the support DK. But
I'm wondering how
it's
this
worked in the past.
How's this matchup gonna be? Lena versus Monkey King. Sounds pretty tough for Thompson.
你这么菜的
Yeah,
队
that
友不
doesn't
这么
sound fun.
菜的队友
That
不
sounds
生
real
气的
hard.
哥
Emo
哥。
Lena. Oh,
Emo
good luck.
Lena
But
as
I
well,
mean, as
too,
we
yeah.
saw with the bans, it clearly was. It wasn't that much of a problem in their eyes that they wanted to take it out. You know, they
Guess
rather
so.
looked towards heroes like the Gyro rather than having that. You know, they did have that opportunity to ban Lena, and it was something they banned out in game one. So
And in laning phase, it's a problem, but in game, once you're able to actually get on top of the Lena, things start to change. And they do have a lot of different ways to gap close on the side of OG. So, okay, maybe that's their concept of it. It's just like Thompson's like, whatever, I'm gonna lose the lane, but I'm gonna be able to come back in the mid.
Monkey King
It
support
is a lot
नहीं
of-
है bro.
I mean, it is a Thompson thing. where
DK5 है.
lose lane
What?
game, stuff like that,
DK
where he's just super
position
active,
5.
super playmaker,
Thompson is
doing
playing
exactly what
Monkey
you
King.
saw.
Saksa is playing Snapfire. ये क्या है भाई?
Luna doing nowadays is
What?
I don't think we've gotten a single Luna
we've
game.
not.
have
Just
we?
OG
No,
things,
no,
guys.
45%.
Just
Yeah,
OG
11.
things.
bad.
Yep.
Middle.
I think I saw her paired up with some IOs and stuff like that, but definitely makes sense with the lineup that they have. Luna, Lycan, DK.
ये game IG जीतेगा guys. That's what I feel.
IO. But I think IG stabilized their draft a little bit about not being able to take fights head on when they spend in this.
I feel IG
But
will
he's
win
still
this
not-
game.
He's still not level 30 on the monkey.
Well,
King.
he's what was
I
level
thought he was
29 or
30.
something?
菜的队友不
I thought he
生
was
气
at
吧
30
哥
now.
哥？你
He's
这么
close.
菜的队友不
He's
生气
close.
吧
He's nearly there,
哥哥？
Thompson.
你这么菜的队友不会生气吧
DK
哥
makes
哥？
meme hammer और stun max.
Oh, absolutely.
हो सकता है.
800. Monkey King. We go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 of OG versus
我
I.
不理解。
See if OG can get themselves that win.
That's how they just immediately tip emo every time. Emo to Sumel back.
IG, you know, I'm gonna be able to and get that win and make it so that OG's chances of being in the upper bracket are probably still up in the air. Right, I think that one win is not enough to guarantee. Right, there could still be scenarios where they don't hit the upper bracket. Or, yeah, because if they, so at the moment they are.
I think IG जीतेगा guys. Game 1 was legendary indeed. Yes.
EG2
Just too good, dude. OG guys are just too good.
So, in an-
TI में आके कुछ तो अलग ही फॉर्म रहता है OG का. I have never seen OG.
potentially be 10-6
क्या बोलते हैं, पूरा साल ऐसा लगता नहीं है कि OG है OG है.
Yeah, we'll see.
TI में आके जो खेलते हैं ना bro,
Check the mainstream. They talk about
They
all that
talk about
stuff.
that
We
smart
don't.
stuff, but I think
खतरनाक खेलते हैं वो लोग.
almost secure.
Yeah,
Almost like
two
90s,
wins, and I think
something
yeah,
like that,
OG.
I'm a big fan of Seb, dude.
Sure, OG is.
क्या खेलता है Seb?
If OG win this game, then they're guaranteed upper bracket.
你这么
I'll
菜
go
的
out
队
and
友
say
不会生气吧哥
I might be
哥？
wrong. I'm wrong. Seb denied the bounty rune, so a very nice little bit of micro there.
That is a sad trombone indeed. And let's see how these lanes end up going. Looks like a pretty
Well,
free
actually,
lane.
I say pretty nice. I guess IG still got.
OG
some
टाई
bounty.
ब्रेकर से तो बच गई I guess. Yes.
Yeah.
OG की मुझे लगता है हो गई ऑलरेडी क्वालिफाई.
Still sad trombone.
नहीं नहीं not yet.
Nobody likes bounty runes. Nobody likes.
Virtus Pro सेम स्कोर है. टाई ब्रेकर हो सकता है.
As yeah, bottom. Fly should have an absolute free farm.
Second seed के लिए.
Versus this Lycan. Also should be able to clean up some wolves too. with
Not
the,
yet.
IO.
Virtus
And
Pro
then
भी है वही
the
स्पॉट
IO
पे.
in this fan, they decided
दोनों
to-
का स्कोर 9-5 है.
Need to-
OG अभी बेसिकली 10-5 हो गया है. ये उनका
and they see this
16th game है.
So they're like, all right, we can put Nyx up now.
और VP भी 10-5 हो गया है अभी. तो दोनों VP और OG का सेम है.
Mid lane.
Let's take a look. That's where we're all looking.
I mean, with the amount of games he's had, definitely played quite a few against the old Lena. Doesn't make it any easier. Still not a fun matchup.
Oh, gonna need some heavy harass there going up for that
Oh,
range
no.
creep. I can't believe he stepped up for it. He still has a fairy fire to work with, but we'll end up lane 5 and 1 there.
भाई फर्स्ट ट्रेजर ओपन किया, एम का सेट मिला. लेवल 2. नाइस वन ब्रो. कांग्रेट्स साहिल.
Does have a salve that he's gonna have to use, but
ये गेम के बाद अपन भी खोलेंगे एक. वी हैव वन सेट.
I mean, not bad so far.
not bad.
Pretty even on the CS on these first waves.
But they had to use money immediately. for a salve. So it's the CS is there, but you know he's gonna have to spend a lot more on regen. He has to rush boots so that he can ensure that he survives. Can't go for bottle. So Emo, he's gonna have his bottle coming out any moment now, and yeah, we know pull ahead in the gold department pretty quickly. Bottom, can they clean up a wolf? Not quite. Seb with some nice micro. Top Sumail is still able to free. He does have this tanky DK that's just able to be a deterrent from them going aggro. They're even gonna go for Kaka here. Decent damage coming in. Now JT, damage, it does hurt. Lunar Blessing, done in 2 seconds for No Tail.
Doing quite well here.
Doing
This
work.
support DK. Just walk up and stun. Tank the passive. Can trade pretty effectively here against these twos.
Most of these like
क्वालिफाइड करने के लिए कितना पॉइंट चाहिए मेन इवेंट में? तो बेसिकली कैसे है, हर एक ग्रुप में 9 टीम्स है, 9 टीम्स है, उसमें से टॉप 4 ग्रुप स्टेज से विनर ब्रैकेट जाएंगे मेन इवेंट, बॉटम 4 लूजर ब्रैकेट जाएंगे मेन इवेंट. मतलब 8 टीम तो जाना है 100% मेन इवेंट. बस अपर ब्रैकेट और लोअर ब्रैकेट का सीडिंग चल रहा है. एलजीडी और आईजी ऑलरेडी अपर ब्रैकेट में सीड हो चुके हैं. इवन वीची गेमिंग भी सीड हो चुका है.
生气吧，哥哥。
Tops and lows. Those tangos and verifiers though.
तो 3 चाइनीज टीम ऑलरेडी अपर ब्रैकेट में है एंड आईजी हैज द चांस टू चूज एन अपोनेंट फ्रॉम ग्रुप ए, सॉरी ग्रुप बी से आईजी चूज कर सकता है, और ग्रुप बी वाला एलजीडी टॉपर है वो ग्रुप ए से एक अपोनेंट चूज कर सकता है. जो 3rd 4th रहेंगे ना ये ग्रुप्स में, उनमें से एक टीम में वो लोग अपोजिशन के लिए चूज कर सकते हैं.
Oh, he's very lucky that Saksa does not connect with that cookie. He's also lucky that anyway.
लोअर ब्रैकेट तो अभी जो ग्रुप्स में 5 to 8 है जो नंबर ग्रुप्स में, 5th to 8 जो टीम्स है 4 टीम्स, वो लोग लोअर ब्रैकेट में जाएंगे. क्विंसी क्रू नहीं होगी डीक्यू, क्यों होगी क्विंसी डीक्यू? वो लोग आज ही जीते हैं. अगर एसजी फाइनल सेट है ना, एसजी टीम स्पिरिट से हार गया ना तो एसजी आउट होने वाला है. अगर एसजी जीता तो फिर टाई ब्रेकर होगा क्विंसी और एसजी में.
It felt strong because Saxa was coming round to help out.
And now Saksa too.
He's looking pretty dead as well. Emo lands the light strike. This is gonna. Oh, let's get the
Wow.
He can't. Double kill for Emo.
Dyer's middle
Oh,
tower
that's a rough one there for OG.
Thompson forced it too. He just kept going in for the kill because he had Saksa connecting, but yeah, gets baited a little bit there. Double kill for Emo and a high five. And all these stacks of camp too. Great rotation from the IO.
Absolutely good moves as well. I mean, you can see he's just one hit away from getting the life steal up,
Yeah.
but quite grabbing.
Flyby, he was alone down bottom, but he was just fine because he's versatile like him. Can't really pressure him too much. Now, Saksa returns. Ali is required.
हाँ अरे ओजी तो ऊपर है रे. वो लोग को बस अभी ये कंफर्म करना है, सीडिंग कंफर्म करना है 2nd 3rd 4th ग्रुप स्टेज में. अभी वो भी क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है 2nd 3rd 4th बताता हूँ मैं. जो फर्स्ट टीम से दोनों ग्रुप में, वो लोग दूसरे ग्रुप का 3rd या 4th जो टीम रहेगा अपर ब्रैकेट में, सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल अभी एलजीडी सामने वाली टीम का टॉपर है ना, और ये ग्रुप में समझ वीपी और ईजी 3rd 4th है, तो एलजीडी गेट्स टू चूज उनको किनके सामने खेलना है, वीपी के सामने कि ईजी के सामने. वैसे
With the Luna Aura, it really does
तो इसलिए ये 2nd सीड इंपॉर्टेंट है
damage on the DK, plus 6 armor. Like, pretty
अभी के
ridiculous
लिए.
of a hero.
राइट नाउ 2nd सीड इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसलिए ओजी इतना ट्राई हार्ड कर रहा है.
So it's going to be another complete free farm for Smell at the start.
Yep.
Same to be said for Fly, but
हाय सुदीप्ता,
see some two.
सॉरी सुदीप्ता
very
नहीं,
farm carries
हाय
on the
सैकत,
main stage here.
हाय सकीब,
Runs in, steals
व्हाट्स
the
अप
mid.
गाइस.
Thompson starting to get his tower
टाई
back.
ब्रेकर में
Thompson
यस
having a
सिंगल
little
बेस्ट ऑफ 1 रहेगा
This cap
टाई
is
ब्रेकर
gonna take a
मैचेस.
bit longer for the next creep wave to come in. They have to help mid. Otherwise, they're going to lose this tower. They're rotating both supports now, OG.
Emo's
कैम नहीं लगाया ब्रो, लेजी ब्रो.
set up with the boundless strike. Cookie. Oh, nice move from Emo. Turns around. He's got the back of the
Wow.
guns out there to blow up Thompson. Very nice play there from
ये गेम मुझे लग रहा है आईजी जीतने वाले
They
गाइस.
outplay the attempt of OG and the tower's going to
समझा ना साहिल,
down upon
easy.
six.
Still alive. The
समझना
Council
इंपॉर्टेंट है.
Council.
It will go down now, but more than about 1,200 damage onto that tower, plus a kill. They knew the move was gonna come. They knew OG's gonna come help because of the way the pressure comes, so they double rotate as well. Real heads up stuff.
Big, 2 times now the attempt's been made around mid to do something about Emo, and Emo's just.
Hi Negi Light. I missed some good PL dots from OG. हाँ ना यार.
Very good awareness from the side of IG. No tilt. He's just striding through, walking through, giving information for his team, blocking up some ancients now to ensure that this fan crazy amount of stacks. On him, Tab. This time he might go down. 2 more hits.
Oh,
It's
oh, he missed him.
he's been juked.
Oh, but now he's found him. Not this
Ah.
There we go. The kill's a success.
कैम नहीं चाहिए. मैं भी लेट के देख रहा. हाँ मैं भी वैसे आराम से चेयर का पीछे पूरा रिक्लाइन किया है.
How long have we got left?
आराम से देख रहा हूँ ब्रो.
Yeah.
And he's got Saxo here.
Watching together more important. Yes yes.
Radiant's courier.
आयो भी नहीं उठाया ओजी इस बार. उठाया ना क्यों? आयो आजकल ये खेल रहा है. सेब ऑफलाइन आयो खेलता है ओजी में. और वो देख के सीक्रेट भी ट्राई किया और गंदा ठुके आज.
Our scan.
सीक्रेट गॉट wrecked by Fnatic today.
As well, getting into the
It's like
jungle of OG.
2-0 मारा है रे Fnatic ने.
Because Emo has a haste.
So good dude.
Well, dodging both stuns and surviving because of it.
Fnatic बहुत अच्छा खेला आज.
Right.
Dire's
We win only first match. हाँ actually वैसा है OG का.
Get away from Thompson, but Thompson does get to jump onto him.
Trying to chase. Too speedy. So, he's come down bottom to try and soak up some XP. God shrinks down. He's too much threat. These 2 won't have damage to take him out, even as the support.
Yeah, and it's better for him to get the experience down there as Savage.
Wow bro Saikat, welcome back. Thank you for sponsoring the channel bro.
IG, this time
Thanks,
around,
man.
the laning phase 4-0, 1K
तुम लोग
gold
ही हो.
advantage, even though JT did
एक मिनट
come out
guys,
behind
क्या
in the
अटक
top
गया है?
lane, the rest of the lanes looked really good for the side of IG.
Thank you bro. भाई हम लोग ने जो प्रेडिक्ट किया था वो टीम्स टॉप 5 में आने वाले हैं और ऑलरेडी उसमें से 3 टीम्स ऑलरेडी विनर ब्रैकेट के अपर ब्रैकेट में है. सॉरी क्या बोलते हैं अपर ब्रैकेट में है.
Thompson is going to be there to back up Seb, and Ollie.
मेन इवेंट के अपर ब्रैकेट में ऑलरेडी.
What a pain here.
IG LGD Vici.
All ambitions there for Margie to step up into.
IG LGD Vici already in the upper bracket.
He does survive. Kaka.
Then we predicted OG एंड EG as well. दोनों अपर ब्रैकेट में आने वाले हैं. 5 टीम अपने अपर ब्रैकेट में है गाइस. लेट्स गो.
Does hit 6 from being down bottom, starting to just poke the bottom tower. Hits it once, backs away, hits it another time, backs away.
Radiant's
ये TI में सीक्रेट को क्या होता है पता नहीं. कितना गंदा खेल रहे थे सीक्रेट वाले.
To keep his presence on the map, and they're gonna look to take out this top tower. Saksa, how is our support levels? Yeah, he's the one who's the most behind.
Radiant's
And it's going to be a tough game for Snapfire, as we mentioned from the draft. Playing at the Nyx Assassin, it's always going to be a much more challenging time to get over the kisses off.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Trying to hunt for him.
He did cut the right one.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Very hard to catch. This moment in time, so they also sort of blink, so ways to close the gap easier.
7 no tilt,
Wow.
be able to finish off that bottom tower.
Oh, he's coming in.
Time to reload.
एक्चुअली तेरा तू थर्ड टाइम कर रहा है ना. तेरा क्या बोलते हैं पहला वाला दूसरे आईडी से था इसलिए तेरा क्या बोलते हैं मेंबर वाला आइकॉन रेड नहीं आ रहा है. नहीं तो रेड वाला आता था. रेड नहीं येलो वाला आई गेस.
Damage to JT. JT's going to go for
Red ki
TP
yellow, I
out.
don't
Anything
remember
to stop
exact.
it? There is not.
They use both stuns on the same target.
Mid tower goes down as well by the looks of it here. I have got the fortification, but it's very shortly falling.
IG's making the more heads up moves. Will they get the deny though?
Dire's
Nicely
Deny.
timed from Saksa. Wow.
पिंकिश ऑरेंज ब्रो. रेड हाँ देख माना का देखना.
Quite a bit ahead,
हाँ
though. 1400
यस
ahead of
यस
Luna.
यस माना थर्ड टाइम है.
Mel's gone for the
VP20
4.0
एस्टर
plus,
यस.
popularized
अभी
Mousepad.
देखो VP20 एस्टर है ना तो देयर इज अ चांस कि if OG loses this game ना if OG loses this game VP will be second seed.
Just remember this game, the mask into the blink. No echo saber for this man.
Oh, he went blink.
He did,
Oh,
but-
he's looking to play super aggressive then. I'm cool. Yeah, he's
नहीं,
already so far
Vici is
ahead.
already
He's gonna
11-5.
go for any more type of farming, sure. Why not?
Vici second seed है already.
always can be a bit of a risk with the Mask of Madness. Just has to be a little careful of when and how he pops it. Make sure he gets the war cry off every single one first, of course.
And this man's a professional.
Of course. Still have seen lots of professionals still pop the Mask of Madness pre-war cry.
Hey, come on, you're an ex-professional.
JT. There, kisses. Doesn't want Toxic.
सैड, ये टीम पहुंच ही रहा था टॉप पे स्मोक करके आईजी वाले, तब तक वो लोग ने मार दिया.
She's still on the hunt.
वुड हैव बीन अ गुड फाइट फॉर आईजी अगर पहले पहुंच जाते थे वो लोग स्मोक में. दे गॉट द बेटर टारगेट. ठीक है, ये ट्रेड अच्छा है अगर मिलता है तो. वाओ, सेब द सेवियर इज हियर गाइस.
The stun onto Flyfire. Oh, he's just going to take them out. Going to come out with a relocate, take them away from the sword. Emo's come in now and runs to the high ground. Yeah, repositioning so they could come back in hard. They run back down the hill.
Wow, dude. क्या मार रहे हो fly?
Cuts him out.
That was really cute there by Ali. It looked like kind of this like pointless reload, but just slight repositioning maybe made OG.
That's what she said. हाँ ना यार, कितने दिन मैंने देखा ही नहीं तुझे चैट में वो यूज करते हुए.
They don't get the kill on
भाई चाइनीज टीम कितना सारा टीआई तक चल जाता है और कितना सारा चाइनीज टीम भी है, पर एक भी इंडियन टीम नहीं है. दिल से बुरा लगता है ब्रो वैसे नहीं रहता है यार.
Yeah, they're just I'm sure they're feeling like we're quite ahead after this laning phase. Every single lane went. Okay, 2 of the lanes went very advantageous for us. Top lane was kind of like whatever for the Mars. So just keep the ball rolling. Don't play a passive style. Look to keep pressuring this greedy OG draft, because that is what it is.
It is.
It's a DK5. We have a Lycan and we have a Luna on the team. It's mostly physical damage. They actually have like no magical. It's really just going to be coming from Snapfire in the early game, since of course the Lunas, they don't even get Eclipse until way later on. They don't even get.
They try and make a move top. They just show some mail up here, and now you have the smoke up from Thompson and No Tail.
Here, the dust instantly popped.
चाइना लीग ऑफ लेजेंड्स और डोटा दोनों में डोमिनेट कर रहे हैं भाई. चाइना में डोटा मतलब वो फुटबॉल कैसे रहता है, क्लब्स वगैरह, प्रॉपर ट्रांसफर, सब कुछ मतलब एकदम क्या बोलते हैं स्ट्रक्चर्ड है. China is way far ahead in esports as compared to any other region.
Absolutely. He's going to be going back for Echo anyway because it's just such a valuable item on the Sven.
ये 2 मिनट में आया दोस्तों, मेडिसिन लेना है.
There we get the positioning for the kills. He's ended up getting those 2 items the quickest by getting them in this order this game.
And it makes sense when JT went for Armlet, right? Like they needed some type of initiation tool to be able to make aggressive plays because
really nice.
Their offlaner went for such a greedy play. But that does mean that JT's going to be able to farm really strong. Ooh!
A surprise! A dragon knocks out from the tree. No Tails in on top of Emo. Emo's able to turn still. Thompson, he's getting low, and Emo's able to run out. Thompson will fall. No Tail.
It was a surprise dragon, but...
Yeah, he was quick to tumble, and now to crumble. 2 heroes dead off the back of that. And, yeah, they were prepared for that one. Not much of a surprise at all.
And the Dominator creep just gets annihilated there from Fly as well as the Wolves. Continues to get that growth going, and these constant plays from IG continue to happen. And I cannot believe that Emo lives. But he's so speedy.
He really is.
Windlace plus the war cry as soon as the Sven arrives. He was a 550 move. He was just zooming out of there. And again, instant smoke.
They're just going.
They're just looking for more.
They know that someone's going to be farming here, and they found him. Seb getting jumped by Fly. Cuckers in with a follow-up. Seb cannot run for this. No Tail's heading over. See if can they actually fight into this? Mayo's moving in as well. Thompson closing the gap here across the trees, but IG speedy.
I thought he was going to tumbler and perhaps get a stun onto one of them. Like, thought maybe he had range to get the Sven, but I don't think that's the target that he wanted. He wanted to get the IO. Ollie already has mech finished up too on this IO. Nice and early on for the team. So we're already seeing pretty massive damage lacking on the side of OG. Now with a mech, they're really going to be taking out too many of these heroes on the side of IG. And JT, even though he went for that greedy armlet build to catch himself back up after a tough laning phase, he's got Blink Dagger already on Mars too. So 2 different forms of initiation. They almost have BKB on the Lina. Things are looking really good for IG this game.
Oh, they have a solid lead right now. 5k up a bit. The items just flying out. BK, yeah, when that's that.
Dude, मैं बोल रहा हूँ सेकंड गेम IG जीतने वाला है. IG फुल कंपटीशन दे रहे. एक प्लेयर है SGP का. SGP क्या है ब्रो? वो बोल रहा था कि उसकी सारी फैमिली सिंगापुर का. ओके. डोटा खेलती है. ऑल सिबलिंग्स एंड ऑल ऑफ देम आर मिनिमम इमॉर्टल. भाई साहब घर में ही टीम बन गया है तो.
Because the big team fight that's going to be coming out from them is the Snapfire, who's going to get cancelled most of the time from the Knicks. And Thompson's just not tanky enough to stand in his Wukong. He'll just get...
Hi Zenzi, what's up?
He tried to win this round.
Bro, IG है ना, ये गेम नहीं हारने वाली है.
Relocate top immediately.
Get on top of Surveil.
वो मैप पे इतना एक्टिवली खेल रहे हैं और ओजी को फार्म करने ही नहीं दे रहे. सुमेल इज सो फार बिहाइंड राइट नाउ. और लूना को थोड़ा टाइम लगता है टू फार्म अप आइटम्स. कल आरटीसी का भी वही हुआ. व्हेन वीपी वाज प्लेइंग आरटीसी ये खेल रहा था लूना एंड वीपी वाज सो एक्टिव ऑन द मैप. वो लूना का कुछ इम्पैक्ट ही नहीं हो रहा था गेम में बिकॉज दे प्रेशर्ड ईच एंड एवरी लेन. लूना हैड नो स्पेस टू फार्म.
That's going to come in at such a long time. And Thompson, he's found. Oh. Well, he's still going to die.
It might not matter.
Okay, GG.
JT is like, look, gonna miss the spare.
I don't think OG is coming back in this game, guys.
Stuff from JT. Sure.
Yeah, their team fight does not come together for a long time. It's like when Sumail, BKB, and Blake on DK, but IG might just get too far ahead in these next few moments. BKB done on Emo with a DD in the bottle, and his team is look at this, instantly swinging over to make more plays. There's no downtime from IG.
Killers
right
here.
They know how ahead they are, and I think they know how greedy and how weak the OG draft is feeling. Maybe also for our... Oh my goodness, Wi-Fi.
18 minutes. That's all it's taken him to get this big.
Disassembled, but he already has the Echo Saber finished up again. 1 or 2 more hits. Well, we'll never be able to stand toe-to-toe with the Sven now. Get on top of him super easy. You can run him down. He's got BKB to survive versus all the burst. Even a blink now on the Knicks. Kaka also has one, so...
Oh, JT!
Sumail!
He's caught him! Straight in onto Sumail, who was at the front of it all. Sumail gets burnt. The BKB does the turnover and an O-tail. The Dragon Tech gets taken out. Thompson also caught by the stomach. Kaka, 3 down.
That day for me, forgot to play fantasy. Oh no, bro.
Very, very rough this one. I mean,
He's bad, man.
They're just steamrolling.
IG अलग लेवल पे खेल रही है. I'm surprised, bro. IG बहुत strong team है.
Completely smooth sailing.
Into Roche as well.
बहुत ज़्यादा strong team है IG. Last game भी throw हो जाता. It's just that Sumail was so far ahead in net worth and OG had early towers. नहीं तो वो Thompson का high ground dive GG था.
Instantly taken out the carry, and then things just continue to fall apart once again. The team fight for OG, nothing more to offer there.
भाई Aegis भूल गए थे.
Kaka just in for the next kill. And now look at Kaka. He's already prepping for the end of the game, placing some base wards perhaps. Or just
भाई वो 2 wards क्या लगा है देख रहे हैं? ओ ब्रो ये wards इतने MVP है ना.
That was also the helm of the Overlord
वो
reveal.
दोनों ward इतना info देने वाले ना. बेस से टॉप लेन में कौन जाने वाला है वो दिखने वाला है. बेस से मिड लेन कौन जाने वाला है दिखने वाला है. और उनको सपोज उनको थोड़ा भी इन्फो मिलता है ना. सुमेल गॉट कॉट गाइस. वेट अ सेकंड. ओह नो ये तो कोई एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं करेगा. अरे टियर के 2 के नीचे कैरी फार्म कर रहा है. एंड देन आईजी ब्रो आईजी बहुत अच्छा खेल रहा है.
Split push time. They're hunting Thompson.
Okay, now they catch another core. Oh my god dude. और वो भी गॉडस्टिन सीडी पे है. तभी वो लोग ये सब कर रहे हैं मैप पे विद गॉडस्टिन सीडी.
Maybe he can get Ollie. No, Ollie's out. He's away. Out of the Wukong.
वाओ dude.
Thompson.
वाओ सारे मैप पे सब जगह पे एक्शन चल रहा है डूड. अभी मिड पे कैरी मारा, टॉप पे मिड मारा, बॉटम लेन न्यू फाइट. ओह माय गॉड डूड.
Alright, they'll get one. They get
व्हाट अ गेम.
Oh, and Kaka.
TPs are coming over, but Kaka will.
Okay, OG got something in return, but still उनका मिड और कैरी मरा है. That IG got way too much.
Ben canceled the TP2. Relocate down for 30 seconds, so tower will drop. OG finally.
लास्ट गेम तो सेब आरपी ने जिताया है.
Yeah.
अरे लास्ट गेम में देख नहीं पाया रे. मैं थोड़ा काम से बाहर गया था.
Dire's top tower
Top lane.
is under attack.
And Sumeo's still struggling. Like, he's still just like, I don't really know where to go, guys. Can't really get much space on the map. I don't even have my BKB done yet. And with BKB, sure, he'll be a bit more survivable versus the magical burst damage, but as we've seen so far from IG,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
shred him. But at least he won't get like stunned or pinned. More protected. How's our experience also? That's the thing too, is this massive experience lead on top of the gold lead for IG. We're into level 18 Sven already. This is only level 14. The spread that we've got going on right now from.
Radiant are scanning.
And again, like we said, no hesitation. Up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
你这么
BenQ
菜的
Evo's
队友
still
不
in
会
the area.
生气吧，
Perhaps
哥
looking
哥
for？
The Moy.
Go for it.
Solo him.
Dude. Hey, Emo है ना? Emo is my favorite mid laner, dude.
Shadow Blade on the way up.
And that's the base.
And oh, the
base
Kaka
ward.
in.
The Kaka base.
Oh, it's beautiful start there. Over the two, and then they jump straight under the high ground. Somebody's gone. So it's Acer.
And you know what? Maybe those base squads.
Bro, JT
Those game-ending wards.
JT Malaysian है पता है क्या तुम लोगों को?
Kills, sets him up perfectly for his team.
Hey Saurav, game is very hard. Yes.
Still gonna stick in it.
I think IG got this one.
Radiant's top tower is under
काका न्यूबी में होता था ना? Yes, yes. न्यूबी काका था.
Thompson. To know this though.
Simple just tweeted about Seb.
Gee, I should say that.
Seb real life काका for sure. Oh my
Holding
god.
on, they're staying in, but barely.
Simple मतलब वो CS:GO वाला. Wow.
The plan was devastated.
ये OG DK उठाकर खाली हार जाता है. DK position 5 उठाया वो लोग ने. My god, dude.
Because they ideally wanted to go for this Aghanim's bite, everything on Sept.
GG है.
Buff up their Monkey King.
अरे वैसे भी लीना mid के against मिली carry is hard.
Full silver edge for the Sven. New item every minute or so. 10-0-8 on Fly.
Sven का network देखो. He's like 8k ahead of Luna. 8k ahead of a Luna.
They're going to try and jump no tail.
Let's see.
Start things off with the stun. Fly to number 1 7. Emo getting live, but it does come out from Ollie. Emo still got
Aegis है,
down
ठीक
the
है.
one that the Aegis got. Look over towards JT. JT was able to get the arena off. Thompson also able to drop the Wukong's command. Fly to the
Okay, they got the Luna from behind. Oh my god.
Fly's going to be looking for
भाई काका तो वो काका क्या बोल रहा हूँ? Fly तो छोड़ ही नहीं रहा है.
Close the gap onto Saxa. No escape for him. They may have got JT, but it's again just a
ये Fly है ना? एक टाइम पे चाइना का लीडर बोर्ड पे टॉप था. उसका पहला आईडी था GGG. ZSI.
Survive and just dies anyway during it.
अभी उसने later on he changed his name to Fly.
G show.
这么
Thompson.
菜的队友不会生气吧，哥
He's
哥
also been that bad here. I mean,
ZZZ नाम था उसका. ZZZ.
He's dead.
Okay.
And Seb,
He'll be okay.
got to be careful of potential jumps from Fly. It has got no tail by his side, I guess.
Fly had more mana. He would have been able to.
हाँ
kill
पता है
Sept.
monkey था mid.
Noto's like thinking about going into on. He could potentially just get two-shotted if he does get hit by this set.
Fly. Bye. Let's
They
go.
almost doubled by the Sven.
Oh my goodness.
No space for him to farm anymore. Ollie really has been masterclassing it on the IO this game. Getting the Sven right on top of this. 1, 2, and 24. 25 and 27 kills on the IO. That is pretty remarkable.
tower is under attack.
Fly को इतना पेला लास्ट यहाँ भी बड़ा निकल रहा है. Oh my god.
Dire's structures are fortified.
There's no chance of holding these towers.
But IG वाले बहुत मस्त खेले रहे. Last game they were so active.
That extra sort of
Start to 8 game sorry last क्या बोल रहा हूँ? OG वाले game 1
creeps, but
पूरा game active
it's
थे
IG
मैप
that's
पे.
outside of the
Sumel TA
base
is
of
like
OG here. They're
just too good.
outside of the top.
Dire's top tower
OG,
is
what have they
under
got?
attack.
What can they do to stop this?
नहीं होगा ये गेम। ओजी मुझे नहीं दिख रहा है कोई कमबैक पोटेंशियल इन दिस गेम। वो स्वेन इतना आगे है ना गेम में, इतना, इट्स लाइक टू मच। ही इज लाइक, ओ माय गॉड डूड, 9K नेटवर्थ अहेड ऑफ लूना। तो 9,000 नेटवर्थ इज अ बिग डिफरेंस इन द गेम।
Ollie?
I'm just gonna let him go.
Yeah, they left him.
Rest them bailing on Ollie. Poor old Iron.
你这么菜，你的队友不会生气吧，哥哥？
For Sumail,
Radiant's middle
having to use the
tower is
BKB
under
again,
attack.
fully defensively. Down to 7 seconds.
जब से IG EG के अगेंस्ट से जीता है ये दिखाकर, तब से पूरा मूड में है। नहीं ब्रो, IG बाय डिफॉल्ट बहुत अच्छा टीम है। वो एक मेजर भी जीते हैं, इफ यू गाइस रिमेंबर। क्या वो टाइम का बोल रहा है क्या? मेजर का ही बोल रहा है जब से IG EG के सामने जीता है। नहीं नहीं, IG ऑन पेपर भी अच्छा टीम है और खेलते भी बहुत अच्छे हैं।
BKB on the Mars is done too.
Radiant's top
ये ओली और जेटी दोनों
Bought a recipe again.
दोनों साउथ ईस्ट एशिया के, दोनों मलेशियन है इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग। दोनों मलेशियन है, ओजी और का ये जेटी। 2 मलेशियन 3 चाइनीज है।
And now we have Thompson with the knife. Finally has time to protect himself.
No
Up.
doubt. That's
IG just react and their reactions were so good.
Trying to get some attention from IG down to that top lane.
IG is gonna swing
Ah,
over.
second.
Wi-Fi.
Nice
New item,
one.
A new item every minute. Has a satanic now. This fan is.
Seb's got to be careful showing himself here. Stay hidden in the trees.
And even his helm, it's worth just as much as his life. Plus 250, flat fly.
Great arms as well here, Paladins. That's the Iowa, the Sven. Healing. Top. I mean, OG, they still hanging around.
They have to be
Sexa-
careful hanging around too. Ollie,
Yeah,
the
those
spirits. Yep. He's got the talented 15 also too, so that max range definitely does provide a bit more. Wolves down bottom. Trying to get the push going. I believe that's the. I believe that's the shard.
Yeah, he's
right?
had it for a while now, just sort of pushing the waves out.
लो डेथ है ये मैच। यस
It definitely is. Triple on the tower is no joke. That attack speed reduction. Look at it. Tower attack's extremely slow.
डूड, ये लाइकन के बुल्स है ना जो इसके साथ आते हैं, वो टावर को भी क्रिपल कर सकते हैं। टावर को क्रिपल करना इज लाइक सो मच डूड।
He wants to be able to stand his ground and heal up a little bit more. Okay. Hey, fly, the quicksilver is still very useful. The movement speed that you get when you pop zooming.
Gives 20% before to the target, causing 8 damage per second and lose 60 attack speed for 4 seconds. टावर का 60 attack speed मतलब बहुत, it's like too much.
Fly fly's like, nah.
इतना कम नहीं होना चाहिए।
Game going, OG.
Radiant's
IG OG wins this. Just give them the ages. No need to play main stage. हाँ ना यार।
The cripple really does make a big difference.
IG OG LGD विची।
Just going.
Fly, fly. Oh, he wants to
मैंने
go for the
TI के पहले प्रेडिक्शन किया था गाइस। IG OG
Spider Dragon.
विची
We'll get away.
EG और पांचवा टीम नहीं याद आ रहा है मैंने क्या किया था, बट
Sox even trying to do some
IG
push as
OG
best as
विची
possible.
LGD
No.
IG OG LGD विची एंड EG, ये 5 टीम बोला था मैंने।
Fight to get
TI
the
में
push going.
खेलेंगे अच्छा। If OG wins this, just give them the ages. No need to play. हाँ ना यार, OG भाई का बहुत खिलाड़ी है।
Aegis.
IG तो लीडर बोर्ड पे टॉप है, ऑफ
Still not
कोर्स।
enough, really.
Ooh, now they get the 2. There we go. Titan Slivers picked up. Now they can give that one to the Sven. Robe.
शार्ड के साथ, यस शार्ड के साथ टावर को करते हैं, नॉर्मल वुल्स नहीं करते हैं। शार्ड लिया तो ही करता है, बट वो बहुत इट्स क्या बोलते हैं, वो थोड़ा ब्रोकन है।
More? I'm not sure.
टावर क्रिपल होना और फिर 60 अटैक स्पीड लूज करना टावर ने।
Absolutely add up. Sumail, I want to say he's catching up. Not really, but he has not doubled anymore.
Radiant's top tower is under
He has
attack.
farmed about 4,000 gold in the same.
ये देखो
time as Sven.
टावर का अटैक स्पीड देखो।
So I'd say that's pretty good for the positioning that OG is
ये
in.
जकीरो का के स्पेल डालते हैं ना टावर पे, वैसा हो रही है।
Top
Control
tower
this game
is
though.
under attack.
AC for our Lycan, Seb. And we have a
सेप के पास ज्यादा फार्म है। लूना से. Feels bad man सुमेल के लिए.
Stun.
Under attack.
Initial go onto the Emo is going to be a lot more difficult than mid. They might keep up the fight.
They get the start on the Sven. He's already on to Sumail, and Sumail is so low. Is he going to be able to get out of this and try to run with the damage? It's
Oh
not
no.
Emo. And the right clicks to take out Sumail. He's out for a minute. Thompson trying to battle underneath the Wukong's come on. He's still
भाई मंकी किंग को उसके रिंग में मार रहे मतलब बहुत आगे है टीम.
pops the BKB in the God Strength and get the spear connection on a Sam.
सुमेल डाई बैक.
No buyback or two with him either.
नहीं सुमेल नहीं डाई बैक. बाय बाय.
They're ready to take the mid set.
It did feel like it had been over for quite some time. They're still going to hang on with the cliff, but there's just nothing they can do. Sumail has no game. He literally just died every single team fight anytime he
ये
shows
जीजी ये तो डायरेक्ट टियर 4 जा रहे हैं.
Tier 4s. Soxa will kill the creep wave in an attempt to get the back door kicking back in.
The buyback, they've got a buyback of Thompson as well, but it push is coming in pretty hard.
Oh no, इसको भी पकड़ लिया.
Here for a kill as they look to no-tail, and it will be an easy
Okay,
one.
GG guys.
Jump into the spear back.
IG जीत गया गेम.
Exposed.
Let's catch up though. Look at
EG
Soxa.
versus Undying. Ready for prediction. EG 2-0. Let's go.
Game going.
Kills the DD as well.
Keep the game alive here.
EG beats Undying 2-0. That's my prediction.
Trying his damnedest.
Go bet your life on EG guys. Let's go.
They do get him. Creep wave now.
He has buyback.
भाई Undying सच में अच्छा खेल रहे हैं भाई. I'm not even kidding.
But his team can't defend. His team can't fight. Ever versus IG.
Dyer's middle
Swift
barracks
Blink.
are under
And this is Sven.
अरे बाय बाय फोर्स कर रहे हैं मतलब वो लोग का अभी क्रिप्स गया इसलिए वो लोग पीछे गए. वो टियर 4 ही जाके मारने वाले हो.
Sumail, there's the buyback, trying to cookie Sumail and safety. They get the cookie connection onto JT. Sumail, out with the BKB to the side. Thompson has been caught out by the stun.
ओ भाई लीना खड़े खड़े मार रही है.
Emo just hit too hard. Sumail's gonna run back to the fountain. Sumail will live. Thompson looking to get on top of Fly and JT. Saxa, set for the side.
Woo!
Getting low. Fly
स्वेन मर रहा है गाइस.
is out, but Fly
वाओ नो डूड.
the stone catches
No. GG guys.
Thompson left alive.
Oh my god dude. वो आयो क्या खेल रहा है डोली.
IG completely stomping OG here in this game too. They just have a chance here, OG. I think they've barely.
अरे बीबी फोर्स नहीं कर रहे थे वो लोग.
Yeah, I think Fly was a bit mad after that last game. He's like, you know what? I
Yep,
may
give it
not
to
have the
Sven.
best performance on the Slark, but this game on Sven, 17-0-12. Love the itemization too. He sees that his offlaner goes for a little bit of an armlet. He's like, okay, no worries. We're already stopping early game. I'm gonna get a blink.
वाओ. वो अभी कास्टर क्या बोल रहा था देखा क्या तुम लोग ने? जेटी इवेंट आमलेट इसलिए ये एक्टिवली इसने क्या बनाया था पता है? ब्लिंक एंड मास्क ऑफ मैडनेस एंड देन ही वाज सो एक्टिव ऑन द मैप. ये देखो ब्लिंक मास्क ऑफ मैडनेस ट्रेड्स और इसके साथ मार रहा था वो गेम में जा जाके विद दिस ब्लिंक. हाय ब्रो सिंगम व्हाट्स अप. कल वर्ड्स की वॉच पार्टी एफपीएक्स वर्सेस डीके. ब्रो आई हैवंट सीन लीग ऑफ लेजेंड्स एवर. मुझे नहीं समझ में आता है वो. सॉरी आई विल पास दैट. व्हाट अ एग्रेसिव गेम. यस वो देखा क्या जस्ट बिकॉज मार्स ऑमलेट गया इसलिए
Turn to ban.
ये स्वेन जल्दी ब्लिंक लेके वहां पे एक्टिवली खेलने लगा.
Ban Storm, so who's gonna ban Void Spirit?
Oh, if you ban Void Spirit, then
Undying's
Puck is the
turn
only...
to pick.
Okay, Tinker. Okay, that would have been good. So,
Could've been
Void Spirit, Puck.
ईजी एक गेम जीता है ऑलरेडी अनडाइंग के सामने. सेकंड गेम भी जीतेगा ईजी.
Rob it.
आरटीसी नागा इज नॉट गोइंग टू लूज गाइस ट्रस्ट मी.
The thing that's a little bit
Oh,
annoying here
मुझे
for
लगा
the
है
Lions
Worlds
is
का
that
मैच.
Hero, you want something
वो लोग का
that's
प्रोडक्शन क्वालिटी इज लाइक
up
जस्ट टू
a
गुड
little
dude. मैंने सुना है ऐसा. मैंने
maybe
देखा नहीं
play
कभी.
off of Glimpse and
But
Boom running in,
लीग ऑफ लेजेंड का वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप का प्रोडक्शन क्वालिटी बहुत ओपी है.
kind of pseudo stun, so you don't have to go something like the Puck route. What mid heroes have insane magic versus Naga. There's like Shadow.
कब है वो लोग का वर्ल्ड्स का फाइनल्स? एनी आइडिया?
Love to see
Unlikely
Shadow.
to that.
वो मतलब वो फाइनल्स कब है वर्ल्ड्स?
I'm gonna pick Necro into AA.
So,
Okay, mid Doom, maybe?
yeah.
आरटीसी नागा 40 मिनट मैच. लेट्स गो. डार्कसेर अच्छा पिक है नागा के सामने. नागा को प्रेशर करता है उसके इल्यूजन मारता है.
I don't know.
10 seconds
I would say
remaining.
mid Doom likely, but
Yes, it's a mid doom guys. Mid doom weaver carry.
confident he's going to take one of the two heroes, Void Spirit.
Because डिसरप्टर तो कोर खेलेंगे नहीं. आयो भी कोर खेलेंगे नहीं. और डार्कसेर
Will he go outside the box?
नागा के सामने लिया है. तो डार्कसेयर
What do you
और
think about Darkseer's
आयो
potential, no
रहेगा
matter
क्या?
what EG
क्या
dying to make
डार्कसेयर आयो कि डार्कसेयर डिसरप्टर?
them-
वो
their
लेन
research
प्रेशर
was
करने के लिए
technically good,
डार्कसेयर
but
डिसरप्टर रहेगा.
something like Shadow Fiend for EG actually destroys this. Laning matchups are
और
a lot of
डूम मिड,
surroundings
टॉप लेन वीवर एंड आयो.
line.
दैट वुड बी द लेन्स गाइस.
is off.
कल से स्टार्ट है प्लेऑफ्स. ओ
Hookah, something they played
क्या
with
टाइमिंग है रे ये दोनों एक साथ.
Magnus.
वाओ. ए गाइस 2 मिनट में आता हूँ. क्या लिखा है? आरटीसी नागा इजंट गोना
Power of
लूज.
Nagas.
पसल चाचा 10th अक्टूबर 2021. नाइस. अरे ये गेम बोल रहा हूँ रे. ये गेम बोल रहा हूँ मैं. हमेशा का नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. मतलब ये गेम नहीं हारने वाला है.
You may now
call,
select your
Cinderin.
heroes.
it's good. I think Kunkka Shadow Fiend pop. But yeah, Kunkka's like
ये गेम का बोल रहा हूँ. ये गेम नहीं हारने वाला है अगेंस्ट अनडाइंग.
and you like the X mark catch
1 मिनट में आया दोस्तों.
IO as well as the added benefit of inherent counter. Biggest parts of Kunkka when you are playing against Disruptor, you X mark the person glimpsed and the fleet. It actually is very stressful. You know, you have this like habit and heroes are when then it's like start teleporting around all the time. A little bit annoying to work with. Gotta say, I like EG again in this game. And let's quickly go over implications of this. Try to make it simple. There's a lot at stake. Currently, I do game between Predator and T ending.
Oh wow, Thunder Predator were winning last we checked, and they just lost by 20.
They got rolled. So
Wow.
that game is so that means currently T1 are 10-6, OG are 10-6, are 9-6, Dying are. So Undying our lower bracket now, no matter what. OG with a win here can get a 3-way tie for top 4 against OG and lose this or no tiebreak.
So it's a 3-way tie where 2 teams make it.
Yes. If it is weighed, usually is these teams 1 cycle
Yeah.
and 2 games is just
Round robin. Infinite game.
Prepare for battle.
Hype.
And I do believe the way a 3-way tie of that nature would PI is that they play against each other. And the loser then plays the other. Because if twice the tie. All right.
So
Exciting
here we
stuff.
go.
A lot at stake here.
Game number 2. EG versus Undying. Dying got destroyed. Last game. Better performance.
你
They
这么菜，你的队
started
友
the
不会生
draft in
气
a
吧，
way
哥
that you
哥？
thought they would run it back as
It
it
feels
were.
good to be this good.
Keep it PMA.
Only the first 2
keep
picks
BSJ.
ended the same.
Dota 2 is a fun and balanced game.
I'm hearing a couple of voices.
It feels good to be this good.
Keep it PMA. Keep
30
BSJ.
seconds.
ओ 30 सेकंड से. Let's go.
Crit is really repping that. I wonder if he has some sort of a contract going with BS that he needs a
No.
specific number of times every game.
That would be smart. I should have thought of that.
Yeah.
Percentage.
Lose together, win together, slay together.
Slay together. Slay together.
It didn't really work out for me.
अरे ये गलत हीरो डाल दिया गाइस. आई थिंक डार्कसेयर रहेगा.
That's true. It's all about friendships.
That is
The battle
When it comes to you.
statistically true.
I don't know why they put me with
No.
Quadcast.
बॉय बहुत परफेक्ट टाइमिंग पे आ गया हूँ मैं.
Consider me a friend.
Gonna be split? That's true.
See?
You can't really be
Strictly-
friends with
I called the lanes guys.
Well, you can't be
Strictly.
friends with a machine.
That is untrue. You can be friends with a plushie or even a pen.
It's not a mutual.
Weaver and Io, Darkseer and Disruptor do mid.
Is rubbing his eyes out. He thinks good.
अभी वॉइस और सीएस को मेजर भी एक साथ कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट करेंगे. भाई ऐसे कैसे कर रहे हैं वो लोग?
When I say something that
पर्पसली कर रहे हैं क्या वो लोग? कास्टर कौन से अच्छे लगते हैं आपको पसल भैया?
Everybody agrees with that sentiment. Appreciate that.
सच बोलूँ क्या? I like capitalist
Alright, so
number 1.
Ahmed versus
I like OD
Ahmed
Pixel.
again.
And then
Kunkka's favorite lane.
dude nowadays I'm liking this combo dude. Syndrine and Sunspan. मस्त लग रहा है.
What do you want to find as Ryle with Devour actually? And let's think. Is it just the Ice Ogre?
And one and only Purujit. Yes bro, sorry dude mana.
Agent.
भाई पुरुजित अपना नंबर 1 कास्टर है,
Bad. It's not
उसको कोई बीट नहीं कर रहा है.
Harassment, though. Now that
I mean, it's not for the lane, but I know the
Undying confirmed lower bracket. Undying upper bracket में नहीं आ रहा है, कंफर्म हो गया.
documented Kobo. Oh wait, no.
Undying confirmed lower bracket.
We never clear.
EG has to win. If they do, they force a 3-way tiebreaker between OG, T1 and EG.
such a long
OG, T1 and EG में एक tiebreaker होगा.
Nice take. Damage.
And if they lose, if EG loses this game, they are in lower bracket already.
close eye
So all depends on EG guys.
kills, isn't that right, Pitmonk?
Let's go.
EG हार गया तो lower bracket. फिर T1 और OG में tiebreaker होगा.
JJ is pretty done with
EG जीता तो T1, OG और EG 3 लोगों में tiebreaker होगा.
spawning. All right. Chris.
All right.
Let's
Might be
go.
First blood gets a nice earth spike. Pops a Peripher. Looks like he'll live though.
Guess it is fair to say that it is JJ.
Yeah. I think it might be you.
Okay.
Easily.
I am sitting closer to him, so
Quite possible. TI-10 group stage, by the way, in case you just you're wondering.
आज tiebreaker होंगे. Yes, 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 yes. आज भी होगा जो भी है.
there was a little smile.
कल का ऑफ डे ब्रो. मेन इवेंट डायरेक्ट परसों से चालू हो रहा है. फर्स्ट मैच ऑफ द मेन इवेंट इज ऑन 12th October 12:30 PM.
Hydrated. He will miss no kills. As a
Can we
matter of
stop
fact,
talking about our observer,
he
for
will
God's sake?
invent kills, so he can miss.
और तुम लोग को पता है क्या दोस्तों,
That'll be
लूजर ब्रैकेट राउंड 1 इज बेस्ट ऑफ 1. लूजर ब्रैकेट राउंड 1.
Easy as well as fly. This is a
So that's why people want to go to the upper bracket, and I don't think EG is going to risk this game. They are 100% going to the upper bracket. Upper bracket नहीं, sorry, to the tiebreakers.
It is not.
fire. Very well said. Thank
ये विक्रम रेड्डी इंडिया का बंदा है ये.
you. Have to take off this.
इससे बोलो इंडियन डोटा प्रमोट करे. पता नहीं ब्रो, वो सब नहीं बोल सकते उसको, सैडली. पहले हैदराबाद में रहता था वो.
17 and 6 to 18 and 3.
मैं खेला हूँ उसके साथ गरीना पे.
Even, obviously, Bro taking a little bit
उसका
more.
गरीना पे आईडी क्या था पता है? स्टेसीज मॉम.
Actually, no. He hasn't needed to find
स्टेसीज मॉम आईडी था उसका गरीना पे.
Okay, here's
Dota 1.
spot. Torrent.
We got a TP crit coming in as well. Torrent connects. Spike as well. Hexafall. Moomiander is here though.
वाओ आबेड.
Connecting. He didn't have tether.
He didn't have tether.
Yeah, he just TP'd in to make it seem like.
मून मिंडर ने टेदर ही नहीं किया गाइस.
I thought he tethered him. He was gonna stick him, and it was a bait, but he
No,
didn't
no,
have it ready.
Oh no dude.
Blood.
टेदर ही नहीं किया उसने टीपी करने के बाद. टोबी वन वाज अ गुड कास्टर. Yes, he was a good caster, but not a good human being. Sadly.
That's just unlockable. However you print.
एक मुझे आकर लोग टोबी वन बोलते हैं, मस्त मजा आता है. नाइस एक्चुअली तेरा बहुत ओपी है ब्रो.
Thing again.
इफ यू एक्चुअली क्या बोलते हैं, वर्क ऑन
I mean, when I think of side by side.
क्या बोलते हैं, तू अगर बाकी कास्टर का एक्चुअली देखेगा कि वो कभी क्या बात करते हैं, प्ले टू प्ले कास्ट करते हैं कि एनालिस्ट के बोल के क्या बोलते हैं, बकचोदी देते हैं गेम के बारे में. बकचोदी मतलब समझ ले मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ.
Carries, motto.
वो तुझे सीखना चाहिए कि तुझे प्ले टू प्ले कास्टर बनना है कि एनालिस्ट बनना है. मैं तो बोलूँगा प्ले टू प्ले कास्टर बनना चाहिए तुझे,
Days.
क्योंकि एनालिस्ट
Most like to go
इज नॉट व्हाट यू कॉल योर जॉब.
then it's either diffuse
这么菜的队友不会生气吧，
what I've
哥
been
哥
seeing ？
What you're saying is.
तो प्ले टू प्ले कास्टिंग के लिए यू कैन वॉच ओडी पिक्सेल, यू कैन वॉच कैपिटलिस्ट, कैसे हाइप क्रिएट करते हैं, कैसे क्या करते हैं.
No
आई नो तेरा भी अच्छा है, बट तेरा कभी कभी क्या बोलते हैं,
work on a loop. But not honestly,
लाइक ऑनेस्ट रिव्यू दिया जाए तो
ability for being creative in item is
समटाइम्स कुछ तो रैंडम रहता है,
it's not that many.
गेम रिलेटेड रहता नहीं है, तो वो गेम का फ्लो पकड़ के कैसे बोलना है वो देखना चाहिए.
Dubu getting surged. Takes a bunch of damage in the meantime though. Gets off the health salve.
Nice vacuum.
Vacuum. Him
मर गए डूबू.
Dubu will likely
डूबू
go to the right.
डेड.
So much effort to still die.
ये फ्लाई कब से टिप करना चालू किया रे, कैसे लग रहा है फ्लाई टिप कर रहा है. हाय सत्यजीत, व्हाट्स अप ब्रो. प्ले टू प्ले क्लास्टर एनीथिंग पुरुजित सेज आई एम गोना लिसन टू. भाई पुरुजित अच्छा है.
If that should be enough to keep Ryle alive.
मेन तो उसका सबसे बेस्ट एक्सेंट है रे पुरुजित का. दैट्स द बेस्ट.
Absolutely.
एक कास्टर का कैसे बोलूं, एक ये होता है ना टोन या जो भी है, वो पुरुजित का परफेक्ट है.
Alright, well, lanes for Undying looking worse this time than last game. Problematic.
PMA keeps DSJ.
Harder.
Kryptonite.
It's been about 3 minutes since Crit used the Gate voice line, so to make sure to drop that, expecting the next one at around 9:04. For that.
भाई दे पूरे अभी तो कास्ट कर रहा है क्या उधर? ब्रेक चल रहा है एमआर पे?
Yes. A good 6 hours a night.
Do you sleep with the
वैसे दोस्तों तुम लोगों ने पुरुजीत का
Dire's middle tower.
यूट्यूब चैनल फॉलो कर दिया क्या?
Very good relationship.
नहीं किया रहेगा तो कर देना गाइस.
Good to lean on.
Very sorry for
Dire's
that pillow.
top tower is under
Saberlight's in trouble.
Yeah, cold piece gonna book. Saberlight does get out just.
बाय द वे गाइस आई हैव अ न्यूज़ मेन इवेंट के लिए
But yeah,
मे बी
back to the crypto.
मेन इवेंट के लिए
Oh, no, here we
I'm
go.
not gonna,
कुछ न्यूज़ है अपने तरफ से.
I'm just wondering, was there a team that you had an issue with? Just losing, like Navi. I mean, you beat Navi at the rematch.
Like a Kryptonite team.
Yeah, the team you just couldn't beat it.
विल डू पीएचजी वर्सेस विलजेड अभी ब्रेक है. ओके ओके.
So deadly, this ridiculous amount of immobilized.
I do think so. It's
मैं
not
क्या
a
बोलने वाला था?
mention that
मेन इवेंट
where we beat Navi,
ये
right?
टीआई का मेन इवेंट के लिए वी हैव समथिंग प्लान्ड गाइस.
Puppies and rats.
वाओ परफेक्ट चेंज टर्न बट नहीं मर रहा है वो.
Time lapse will do
Oh
so.
no dude, not enough damage guys. Sad. क्या है वीवर के पास? ओह फ्लफी हैड मैजिक स्टिक चार्जेस ने बचा लिया.
They're just picking off that swarm. Saberlight.
Try Pokemon Unite someday on stream. Indian mobile gamers are too much into it lately. Oh.
Like that's
अरे
what
but
we're gonna try to go on here. Get the flow thanks
ओके
to
ट्राई करूँगा.
Tether vacuum.
मैं खेला नहीं है. डाउनलोड करके पहले 2 दिन खेलना पड़ेगा फिर देखेंगे.
Trying to create some space. Looks like Ice shall walk out. Slim.
बताओ बताओ.
You were saying.
No, I was just saying. I think my
I think क्या बोलते हैं?
Knoxville that's
We are going to do हिंदी कास्टिंग फॉर द टीआई मेन इवेंट और उसमें मैं एनालिस्ट रहने वाला हूँ
like that one event.
और मेरे साथ एक दूसरा हिंदी कास्टर रहने वाला है.
But I think it was something along the lines of like.
और ये कोई और चैनल पे होने वाला है बट ये प्रॉपर ऑफिशियल स्ट्रीम होगा. अभी तक कंफर्म हुआ नहीं है. कंफर्म होगा तो मैं ऑफिशियली अनाउंस कर दूंगा. कल कंफर्म होगा बाय टुमारो इवनिंग. कल हम लोग का एक ये है ट्रायल रन ठीक चला तो अब मैं एनालिस्ट रहूँगा. मेरे साथ एक कास्टर रहेगा और हिंदी कास्टिंग करेंगे हम लोग. डोटा 2 इंडिया इंटरनेशनल ऑफिशियल स्ट्रीम हिंदी स्ट्रीम है ऐसा कुछ तो रहेगा.
1K network lead is 5-0 advantage. So
Dire are
not
scanned.
quite.
सिंगम नहीं है ब्रो. सिंगम नहीं है.
It's still kind of the makings of a smaller game to the last one.
कोई तो प्रॉपर कास्टर रहेगा मेरे साथ
Team fight with the hyper carry.
जो पहले कास्टिंग किया है वैसा टाइप.
Yeah.
A little bit.
तो उसके लिए
It's a Midas duo.
अभी रुकना है. मेन इवेंट कास्ट करेंगे हम लोग 12 to 17 पूरा कास्ट करेंगे.
Okay with other.
तो मैं रुका हूँ अभी. अपडेट मिला नहीं है कुछ. जैसे अपडेट मिलेगा मैं बता दूंगा.
Oh, we got the set up the AA blast, and that is a kill on the Saberlight. Meanwhile, Bryle with the Doom mid. If there's any TPs to come, so this is looking like an easy one on the Abed. That connects to RTZ. Can't get off any sort of deny because he is in fact a melee hero. Try to turn this around. With the impale into the finger of death.
इंग्लिश नहीं है ब्रो.
Bryle
हिंदी रहेगा.
at least gets
हिंदी
the
इंग्लिश
trade to win
मिक्स.
the position.
मोस्टली हिंदी. मेन लैंग्वेज हिंदी रहेगा.
Is under attack.
अभी अपर ब्रैकेट एंड लोअर ब्रैकेट में कौन कौन है पता चला? यस. ग्रुप ए
That might have been.
लोअर ब्रैकेट एस्टर अलायंस अनडाइन ये 3 कंफर्म है. चौथा टीम बाकी है. चौथा टीम टाई ब्रेकर के बाद समझेगा. ओजी T1 एंड EGR करंटली टाइड.
Okay, I just need to have a moment of silence there. Just
OG T1 and
irony of it all.
सॉरी OG T1 एंड EGR करंटली टाइड. अगर EG जीतता है ऑब्वियसली. अगर EG ये हारता है तो 100% EG इज गोइंग टू लोअर ब्रैकेट और फिर टाई ब्रेकर नहीं होगा.
Really funny.
बट EG ये जीता तो टाई ब्रेकर होने वाला है.
Speaking of
ये क्या है? ओह वाओ नाइस. ये कौन सा वर्ड है?
Under siege, Abed double damage and siege creep.
रॉकशेल स्काउट पहली बार देख रहा हूँ मैं.
And Ravage is ready too. This is a strong push.
और ग्रुप बी में टाई ब्रेकर होने वाला है गाइस
Midas usage.
फॉर श्योर.
Tower is under
Trying to be as
Radiant's
ग्रुप बी में LGD और विची अपर ब्रैकेट में कंफर्म्ड है
effectually, you just have to keep
और
an eye
ग्रुप
on
ए में IG और VP अपर ब्रैकेट कंफर्म्ड है.
double damage and just see
बाकी कुछ कंफर्म नहीं है.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They are
थंडर प्रेडेटर एंड एसजी को बाहर निकालेंगे. थंडर प्रेडेटर इज ऑलरेडी आउट ऑफ टीआई. They are already out of TI.
Arguably the single best hero at tower defense stage of the game.
एक हीरो मार रहा है, एक वार्ड मार रहा है. Dota 2 is a funny game. भाई बस है. Oh no.
Is hooked up to Moon Meander. See if they can get a collateral kill here on the fly potentially. Oh, not looking good for
Whoa.
Burst it down to a high degree.
Oh भाई वो क्लीव क्या मार रहा है Abed?
Another beautiful kill from Abed. By I mean, he just hit him.
What RTC मार दिया वो लोग ने?
RTC actually goes down. That is very nice from Dying at the very least. He's trying to dodge, but.
Wow.
Feels good. Yes, good.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Replay of the mid fight. Really good spell casting here. Nice. Squeezing out every bit of damage they can. They're finding some cleave as well. That's another cleave.
Tiebreaker BO1 होगा. Yes, yes.
Top net worth now. Actually, quite a bit of a lead over the Doom. Yeah, 1,000 over Bryle.
Dyer's
Looks
bottom
like
tower is under
Abed
attack.
is. What the double breaks are super tanky, but this is kind of.
Abed is playing like attacker. Better than attacker because ये
Maelstrom.
MMR नहीं खेल रहा है. He's playing main event. Main event मतलब he's playing TI. Wow. Wow dude. What a torrent.
Kinda crazy.
क्या torrent मारा है Abed ने?
The tether.
Beautiful.
Let's just say he was. That was really.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Yeah.
Just on another level this series.
Absolutely. Like, it's shaping up to be
Dyer's
another
middle
very
tower is under
unclose
attack.
game. Call that a wide game.
Keep it PMA.
ये TI में OG फर्स्ट टाइम अपर ब्रैकेट में नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है अभी तक कंफर्म नहीं है. OG और T1 का तो टाइप क्या OG कंफर्म नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है. देख EG ये गेम जीतता है ना तो 3 वे टाई ब्रेकर है. वो 3 वे टाई ब्रेकर में जो दो टीम जीतेंगे वो लोग ये रहेंगे अपर ब्रैकेट जाएंगे.
Together with AA is actually so nice. So just to elaborate on this a little bit, I think a lot of the time has this ability to get heroes down to like 25% on his own, and he's lacking that little bit of extra. Ice Blast always acts as the gap closer in that. In terms of the health. Okay, let's use another terminology for that. It helps kill.
Oh, okay.
It closes the gap between health and no health.
Wow, that's great.
I was struggling a bit.
EG has to win. If they do, they force a 3 way tiebreaker. हाँ.
Radiant's bottom
If they lose, they are lower bracket. Yes, yes.
Magic damage. These two in tandem can honestly just kill any hero on Radiant right now by just combining their spells.
Well, talk to me about the Orchid.
Yep, even more.
Thunder Predator goes 0-16 in the group. T1 secure the 10 points they need. Wow. मतलब थंडर प्रेडेटर का मैच नहीं होगा T1 के सामने. T1 को मिल गया 2-0 विन थंडर प्रेडेटर के सामने क्योंकि थंडर प्रेडेटर इज ऑलरेडी आउट तो वो खेल के भी फायदा नहीं है कुछ.
3 to 13 right now.
Bottom tower is gone.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Easy. Despite that one death,
Radiant
still
structures are
doing
fortified.
quite well. Basically even with Doom.
Yeah, what if Arteezy super 5-head thinks into like Undying are gonna fall by Arteezy.
Radiant's bottom
We're gonna
tower
face them
has
at some
fallen.
point. In my winner interview, I will say I think it was a really good idea to pick the same heroes and be confident. It shows you believe in your strategy, even though we trashed you twice.
थंडर प्रेडेटर जैसा टीम क्वालिफाई कैसे किया TI के लिए इतना गंदा स्कोर. डूड हैपेंस डूड बट वो लोग क्वालिफाई मतलब वो लोग क्या बोलते हैं पॉइंट से क्वालिफाई हुआ है. दे डिडंट प्ले द क्वालिफायर्स. पॉइंट से क्वालिफाई हुए वो लोग साल भर अच्छा खेले. TI में आके मे बी दे डिडंट परफॉर्म बट साल भर बहुत अच्छा खेले वो लोग ने. तो ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते कि इतना गंदा टीम इतना गंदा स्कोर ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते. TI में है डिजर्विंग है. ईच एंड एवरी टीम जो TI जाती है वो 100% डिजर्विंग टीम है. ऐसा ये नहीं है कि ये टीम क्यों है वो टीम क्यों है.
Talking to people is a really good skill. Some people.
Oh, Arteezy, that's going to be the first song of the game, and Surge was already used. set this up on a kill for Saberlight. Gets off his wall. Likely just a fall here, but Moon Meander, nicely done. Wait. Yeah, he dies anyway.
It was nicely done, but he was there.
Nicely done, good effort. Yeah, it's actually a crazy
What a
good
great
pick.
pick.
Now they're going to set this up for Moon Meander as he makes his return trip. It's great.
Dire's top tower
See if they
is under
can
attack.
have to push with incoming wave for the tier 2 bot. Yeah, lead is, again, 3k net worth lead. It looks like it's less than last game, but this is with. Speaking of which, Bryle.
Once again, it kind of
Radiant's
feels like
bottom
are
tower
struggling
is
to
under
find.
attack.
ISIS टॉप नेटवर्क थे रे
It really is
ISIS
the
नहीं
reason
सॉरी
last
क्या नाम है
game,
उसका
except
ब्राइल
side
माय बैड गलती से कुछ गलत नाम ले लिया
were Radiant, right? JJ's nodding.
Yes? Question mark?
It's a good sign. It means he's listening.
Saberlight is 100 gold away from Axe. That's going to give him the double ion shell plus the extra HP.
And Doom is getting BKB. They're gonna look for a move with this.
That's
Like,
a power
that is a timing that's worth getting a fight out of.
Yeah.
Ryle also nice neutral item. We haven't really talked about the neutral. Toy really good on Doom. Needs the mana pool, and having just that little bit of mobility can make the world of difference for a hero that's built around chasing. Him, Darkseer's Axe is way. I do. Place. Dying. Tomato is spot on the
Tomato
board.
is a bit away. He's still a recipe away from being. He has to be.
shit
Really good map read. Tree is his teammate connecting in left. Gee, they haven't shown crit. He remains smoke time. They're gonna find that
Dire are
word.
scanning.
हारे भी अच्छी टीम से यस वो ग्रुप ए जरा बहुत खतरनाक ग्रुप था भाई आईजी वीपी ओजी ईजी टी1 एस्टर अलायंस सनडाइंग बहुत अच्छी टीम है भाई सारे के सारे
Right now, knowing that everybody is off the map, trying to tank the gank as it were. Way around these outposts. A black tide, oh my god! Tomato just deleted again.
Deleted.
Big potential back wall, static corner is there.
oh comeback is real
And they're hooking up the Bryle, they're gonna try to shoot down Crit. Again, all the casualties fly so far for EG is Crit. Ends up picking
okay RTZ is online guys let's go
Cost them a Darkseer as well as Disruptor. So 3 for 2 EG advantage again, and it just feels like the dying they can't find an opening right now. Like, the Tomato just gets initiated
RTC
every time.
is online
Having that BKB. Really?
Do you take joy in watching?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I do hate
You
bugs.
really don't like Tomato.
Oh, tomato. Yeah, I guess it's a double whammy this time.
A bit of a dirty pleasure there. Also, if you don't like bugs, it's a triple whammy. You don't like bugs either. Damn. What a dream game to cast, huh?
Oh, Bryle still has his ult available. I decided to take glimpse back, and this will
डूम नहीं डालेंगे इस पे बिकॉज दे नो ही डजंट हैव रैवेज तो रैवेज नहीं है तो इस पे डूम डाल के वेस्ट नहीं करना है ओ के डाल दिया उसने असली वाले पे वो शिप और मुझे लगता है उसको बचाने वाला है गाइस ओ ग्लिम्स ग्लिम्स ग्लिम्स
So a huge kill on Undying. Started out a little bit awkward
Dare
there,
I
but it
say,
worked out.
finally,
Yeah.
Dire's middle
Finally.
tower is under attack.
a bit of life coming out of Undying here. Mid tower as well, and they're gonna transition the
अच्छा डूम के था वो
evasive
टाइड पे डाला नहीं क्योंकि टाइड के पास रैवेज नहीं है दे नो इट
heal away.
सो उनको वेस्ट नहीं करना है वो रैवेज टाइड पे डाल के
Fine.
दैट्स व्हाई दे चोज टू पिक सम अदर हीरो
That he's having a
डूम टारगेट के लिए
problem was. But there was no glimpse available there. Far away to the left, so. I find this interesting. This is one of the only ways you can get insight into strategy teams during the game, right? When you see one player ping another hero missing, it's like you're starting to wonder, okay, what is Crit saying here?
Well, he's saying Darkseer is missing. That's
Thank
what
you,
he's saying.
Suns fan. That is not what he's saying with that.
Technically,
they know where he is.
technically,
He is saying this is the hero we need to control and do that with. Not Darkseer is missing while offlane.
He's missing.
यस बराबर बोल रहा है ये ऐसा लिख रहा है ना डार्क सीरीज मिसिंग वो पिंग करके बता रहा है कि अपन को इसको टारगेट करना है गाइस. ये 2 बार पिंग हुआ है ना कि गाइस वी नीड टू कंट्रोल दिस गाय. इफ वी कंट्रोल दिस गाय द गेम इज इजी.
BKB now online for Abed. Looking to see if EG wants to. I mean, with Naga games, we meme about it sometimes that they a lot of times go late. Do you have to go late with this hero in this current patch, you think?
With Naga?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I think there's a decent timing when you have Mantis Scotty and third item after that. Even Mantis Scotty can win. I think realistically, this game you probably don't end without, say, Mutter or Heart.
Bottom tower is
Whatever
under
he wants.
attack.
Right. They really don't have building hitters until it's kind of the issue.
Yeah.
Dire's
Or Tidehunter
top
gets
tower
the
is under
shard.
attack.
True. All right, I'm dying. Going for it.
I like this.
They do have the swarm.
They're risky. They do have. This is into AA Blast, Ravage, and Naga.
Wow, they know.
AA Blast is
They know it guys.
It's not the only one.
They actually smoke, so the
Radiant's
smoke
middle
is super
tower is under
obvious.
attack.
EG, they know what's coming their way now. Yep. But they don't have Ice Blast, so that is something at least. Dying if
Radiant's
they
bottom
find a good
tower
attack
is under
angle.
attack.
High ground right
क्या मस्त पोजीशन लिया है. ऊपर हाई ग्राउंड वार्ड लगा के खुद हाई ग्राउंड पे बैठे हैं बिकॉज दे हैव फुल विजन. दे नो कि ईजी का विजन हाई ग्राउंड पे नहीं है, इसलिए वो विजन लगा के वो लोग हाई ग्राउंड रुके एंड दे वांट ईजी टू कम हाई ग्राउंड उनके विजन में. और कभी भी एक टीम के विजन में फाइट लिया मतलब
Lincoln tried to steal it.
द टीम ऑलरेडी हैज एडवांटेज.
Smoke doesn't break close to the roach. Okay, they aren't roaching. Then he steps right, and his smoke breaks close to the kill. So he knows, okay, they're not roaching.
विजन
on
विंस
the
यू
high
गेम्स
ground, and they
किसी
have
ने
played
कहा है,
forward.
बराबर कहा है.
Cool. Back off. Like all of that happened
Radiant's
with.
middle
और फिर
tower is under attack.
EG ऑल्सो डिसाइड्स टू नॉट गो हाई ग्राउंड क्योंकि उनको पता है उनका विजन नहीं है उधर. ऐसे हाई ग्राउंड चल के जाएंगे तो इट विल बी अ हार्ड गेम, हार्ड फाइट सॉरी.
Radiant's middle tower is
सो दे चोज नॉट टू गो हाई ग्राउंड और गेम स्मूथ हो गया.
top tower is under attack.
After this, he said you're expecting Butterfly potentially.
It's possible. Butterfly, Heart, or
Abyssal.
I
Too
don't-
early for Abyssal?
yeah, too early. You wouldn't go Abyssal in this
Radiant's
spot.
middle tower
I'm
is
trying to
under
think of
attack.
a third item. I feel like there's a third build. You do see Naga
Radiant's courier
sometime.
has been killed.
Gets a attack, especially not again. Maybe just Heart. Maybe Heart's just stable here. I think it's fine. We have ourselves more of a game than last.
They've traded jungles right now,
Yep.
so Until Undying is
Radiant's
very
middle
passive.
tower is under attack.
I wouldn't say they're playing scared necessarily, but it makes sense to be a little bit hesitant considering so many of your potential initiations have just lost in games so far.
But I do like the map though. They're sure that they don't leave open around the neighborhood.
Oh, Bryle. X has already been used from Abed. Orchid.
This is a problem when playing against Naga.
Dire's bottom tower
Jeez, he's
is
just
under
running.
attack.
एक और एक अच्छा गेम चालू हो गया गाइस. सीक्रेट वर्सेस वीची गेमिंग.
Jungle.
He's not attacking with those miss micro there, RTZ. Come on now.
Arteezy doesn't make mistakes. He did it on purpose. He wants the wave to come up closer to mid, so Abed can take
Oh my god.
Abed is
Beautiful
close.
play by RTZ. What a god.
Abed's
Next
very
level.
Close to an amazing item. Just has 600 gold to go for plate mail.
Wow.
Was definitely communicated there.
Wow.
Good up. All right,
I mean,
now he's hitting them.
To be fair, we have seen Naga Sirens, especially if it's Eternal Envy playing, that will just farm the entire map, and it almost becomes a negative because your
Dire's
team
top tower
can't get
is under
farmed.
attack.
You do need to keep in mind how
Radiant's
you
bottom
distribute
tower
gold.
is under attack.
Arteezy is eyeing up a butterfly. We'll opt for that against Oak Weaver and Doom. It's fine.
I would assume Tomato would need to go MKB instead of the Daedalus. Oh, he's actually
Gearing up Sanjay and Yasha. I am
Radiant's
not a
bottom
fan.
tower is under attack.
Mjolnir first, which makes sense against Naga, but why? I mean, he has been getting stun-locked in like every fight.
Yeah, I don't think
But
another...
that was before BKB.
I don't think...
आरटीजी इतना फास्ट होगा. आरटीजी खिलाड़ी प्लेयर है.
How much is Sanjay and Yasha?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Boycott status was this
22.
pretty good.
According to be technically correct. Many a time ago. Yeah, it feels like right now in this stand, getting more.
Yep.
Dire are
Keep pushing
scanning.
bot mid. They have just as much Roshan
Radiant's
controls
bottom
Undying do,
tower
and
is under
eventually you
attack.
saw, with all of this constant pressure from Artesian in the two lanes, ultimately Undying did have to go back to their own path to kind of put out the fire. Now they have Awesome. Well, what do you know? Swap sides of the river.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. I'm trying to make a sports analogy here. I don't think there is one.
Well, you don't watch sports.
No, but you
so.
do, and I want to impress you.
You impress me just by waking up in the morning.
Oh man, I've been
Keep it up.
impressive as hell this event, Ben.
Keep it up, buddy.
I have been waking up so hard.
Motto does finish the
Radiant's top tower
see the
is under
SMY.
attack.
commenting on values the best. If anything, I mean, obviously Halberd is weird to get. You get status resist disarm. Shows which Naga is real if you get it off the board.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Butterfly on the way? I feel like
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's got to be close, right? He's where
Doesn't
is
have
his
much
car-
gold
where
right
is the
now.
car?
based right now. You can do it, Pimp. Top right there you go. Absolutely nothing on the what's the hell? Oh, you went BKB.
Bounty.
Okay. Pivoted a bit.
That is actually
Radiant's
another
bottom
item
tower
that I
is
didn't
under
mention. I
attack.
mentioned Butter,
Radiant's
Heart,
bottom tower has fallen.
off-brand Satanic once in a while. Abyssal is a later item, but yeah, sometimes the slot is indeed. And I think it makes sense here. You're against Darkseer, Disruptor, a lot of magic damage. If you get doomed and you have Peak Beyond, you might survive. But at the same time, you're also
Radiant's middle tower
right.
is under
Gotta
attack.
be, it's a little bit of a.
Alright, up the hill we go. Undying. Got Dubu. Oh, quick blink there. My sight, though. Vicinity, AA Blast just to count out Roche. Roche does not even move. He is not
Radiant's bottom
affected
tower
by Ice
is under
Blast.
attack.
So tough. Safe.
I wish we knew more lore about Breacher. Now it'll be something just to make sure that Dying and I are crazy shenanigans.
What do you think Roshan does?
Well, considering how much he has in his belly, each time you kill him, he goes to an alternate
Radiant's
dimension
bottom
and eats a lot
tower
of
is
fast.
under attack.
Comes back and it just converts to Aegis, cheese,
All
shard,
of the fast
hags.
food is.
I mean,
Frozen has a cheese.
Lively now. Your
yeah, everything does have cheese. It's probably lactose intolerant as well. That's why you can't digest it properly.
Oh yeah.
Comes out as a full bunch of cheese.
That's some hardcore intolerance, let me tell you.
But
That is.
you can see Arteezy in terms of the net worth now is starting to really create some distance. Butterfly, I mean, wait for a 30 seconds it feels like. Halfway to a butterfly. Incredibly fast.
I mean, Undying are still like, they're keeping up, right? It's not like they're losing by an insane amount. But we have to remember it's Doom with Midas, and the gold is still rising on the Dire.
I mean, tell me this though. This is a Weaver going into late. I'm not saying Weaver's bad late game, but this is a Naga we're talking about.
Yeah.
But is there a point where Naga just doesn't become like as effective? There's like a ceiling. It feels like
There is.
Like an anti-teammation, right?
Yeah, there is a ceiling. Naga I would not put in the category. Absolute monster. Like,
Step lively now.
it's a little bit
Your
awkward.
admiral is on board.
Like, let's say this Doom gets really far and has Shiva Refresher and AC. It takes Naga quite a lot of time to kill him, and the illusions are just gonna suffer so much from Scorched Earth with Talent, Shiva's Guard coming out, that they just slowly will away over time. Double Ion Shell, also worth keeping in mind. So yeah, I do think EG aren't in the clear here for a super scenario, because Doom is one of the monsters.
You're a trusty maid.
If both Weaver and Naga are absolutely maxed out, I think Weaver has a play of just killing Naga's team, and finishing Naga off in the end. Darkseer scales very well into late game, can make Naga illusion.
Step lively now. Your
Io is
admiral is
a
on board.
monster late game support. So is Disruptor if he gets Ags, but it's Dubu, so we're looking upcoming stat.
Mono, there's the Ravage from Ice again. Coming to be Mono starts to find Lumiander though. Bursted down by Crit.
मस्त ravage मारा है. They burst the IO first.
Like everybody's gonna be relatively fine with Arteezy popping that Song of Siren. So again, like these smoke gangs for the most part have resulted in nothing. This one is at least
रोशन सिक्योर होगा उसके साथ मुझे लगता है.
wonder if
कि रोशन भी नहीं
Dying can go
होगा,
rogue
मुझे
on
लगता है रोशन.
Without the song and Ravage.
No song, no ravage. Is
Oh
pretty
no,
big.
no
No
ravage,
maker.
इसलिए वो लोग नहीं जा रहे रोशन.
All the
सामने वाले के पास डूम है, डार्कसेर का वॉल है.
online before he
It's not a good idea going
I
Rosh.
don't think that was that bad for the Radiant. The question is if Undying are going to
Ravage स्लीप में सिर्फ आयो मरा है, तो it's fine I
based
think.
on this series history, I have my doubts about what press the envelope, does it say? Push the envelope, press the shirt.
Make your own things. I think I jumped into the anchor side quickly, maybe from Saberlight. I feel like that was needed.
I feel like he's kind of dying here.
Yeah, he is getting very
dying.
back, and down he goes. He does have buyback, but of course no Ravage for 80 seconds. Not sure if he wants to expend that. I mean, right now, EG is probably just trying to delay this with illusion, trying to be annoying. AA Blast, they have both.
Being annoying.
But Dying, if they can get this roast, this will be a pretty big deal.
Yep. Going for it. Saberlight dealing with the illusions not very well here.
Yeah. Trying to. Okay.
Okay. Undying are committed now. Yeah. Disruptor buyback tells me they're going to stay here on the and that's why Tomato gets out of there immediately. Okay, he's back in. He's out again.
नागा स्लीप आ गया है
They have
वापस.
song now. EG has song.
Is this Tom and Jerry? Hello? Do you just do one
This
thing?
could be a big.
Oh, Doom is available.
Oh no guys, Doom main target हो गया.
Arteezy is just dropping like a rock. 65 seconds on the deck with no way to buy back. And Undying winning this fight in spades. They get another
Oh, the
one.
tether stun.
Tether stun. Okay, he actually bought Shard. Interest fly. Still invisible. Has the Shadow Amulet. All right.
How on earth did Moonmander not hit a single spirit there?
Radiant's top tower
That's
is
a
under
good question,
attack.
Cinderin.
Did he not hit? He hit one?
Radiant's top tower
He
has
didn't see it or he really doesn't.
OG EG T1 टाई ब्रेकर होगा. अगर EG जीतता है तो, EG हार गया तो टाई ब्रेकर नहीं होगा. फिर कुछ नहीं होगा, जैसा है वैसे चलेगा. No tie breakers if EG loses the ECM. EG lower bracket में जाएगा, OG T1 upper bracket में जाएगा.
Very good at English. You can see the initiation from Bra. This is what they need.
is under
The wall
attack.
comes out as well.
और फिर LGD gets to choose if they want to play T1 or EG. Sorry, T1 और OG.
Especially if the illusions haven't come
Third,
out yet.
fourth.
Even if they have, the
थर्ड
illusions
फोर्थ
still
प्लेस में
have
से LGD को एक चूज करने को ऑप्शन मिलता है, जो भी चाहिए वो.
X-Mark. Commander has tether
He's dead.
टाई ब्रेकर अगर EG जीतता है तो ही होगा, नहीं तो नहीं होगा. EG को ये गेम जीतना पड़ेगा to force the tie breakers. अगर टाई ब्रेकर फोर्स ही नहीं हुआ तो खत्म.
This is
And let's
थर्ड फोर्थ के लिए सीडिंग नहीं चाहिए, टॉप 2 के लिए सीडिंग चाहिए बस.
It's a very, very good item against this kind of lineup. Lineups that use ultimates for key kills hate playing against Aegis because it feels bad to Ravage Weaver now. It's felt good all game, and now it's not a guaranteed team fight win anymore to kill Tomato. He technically has 3 lives, right? He has his life, then he has the second life with Aegis and DKB, then he has a time-lapse buyback. So there's a lot of problems that you could potentially run into BKB. Well, that's fine. Back off. See the boots of travel on him. I don't know if that's. I feel like that's pretty uncommon to see in this spot.
Yeah.
Instead of usually you see Darkseers either if they split their brown boot or their boots into brown boots to use the energy boost or something else, they would usually opt for building another teamfight item before you get these travels. But he needs to solve Naga Siren, I suppose. You gotta have someone taking care of the taking out the
Radiant's
trash
bottom
bottom.
tower is under attack.
It's only so effective, especially as Arteezy gains more power. Nullifier looks to be next on the menu. He has the butterfly in tow, so being able to take off any.
Doom के पास रिफ्रेशर है guys. Oh my god.
As well,
It's
force
good at
that.
taking off Ion Shell.
Yeah.
Radiant's
It is actually a good
bottom
purchase
tower
here
is under
because
attack.
your primary issues in this game is that Duba has a
Hey hi Rohit, what's up bro? Hi Aditya.
right? You don't solve either of those two yourself.
OG IG 1-1 हुआ.
With the nullifier. I could have actually imagined Arteezy going Silver Edge here as well instead of
Is
the
there
Falcon
any
Blade.
thought process behind Lincoln?
I don't think it's worth it.
Every time he's gotten doomed, he's done. I mean, getting Lincoln's doesn't necessarily bad, but
Maybe. I don't know. It just feels like you're playing against Glimpse, right? Against a very, very long range.
Oh no.
Breaker.
ये स्मोक गैंग में दोनों सपोर्ट पकड़े जाने वाले हैं
You
guys.
pop BKB when you go in, then
Bryle,
you're very safe.
Ion shelled up. Fly is gonna get back out of that TP.
वाओ ये निकल गया. नाइस. एक सपोर्ट मिला है सिर्फ, ठीक है.
Remember, this game has huge implications on the group stage. Undying are in the lower bracket no matter what. So,
And if EG lose this game, there's no tie.
yes.
And if they win, there's a three-way tie. So Undying are basically playing to screw EG over.
That's right.
And that, if there's one thing that motivates Dota players, it's the misery of other people. That's
very accurate.
Radiant's
Not just
middle
Dota, but
tower
as
is
human
under
beings.
attack.
You have so much misery from playing pubs yourself that you feel like there's only justice in the world if other people feel as bad.
Right.
I was having this conversation earlier today about whether the world, like happiness is a null sum. Every time you're happier, someone else has to suffer on the other end.
Hold that thought. Then 11
That's
move applies to
a
Ice. And Crit takes his way to the grave, and Abed with that shard being shown.
बायबैक नहीं है टाइड के पास. Game hard.
Save anybody, though. So that is
There is a chance EG might lose this,
Ice
guys.
has no
Feels
buyback,
bad, man.
despite having Ravage.
Oh boy.
Dire's top
Indeed.
tower
So
is
now
under
the
attack.
tier 3 tower top being applied to pressure from Undying.
Is that a normal sentence?
No.
Okay.
I just
I-
had
I-
SG also eliminated. Not yet.
a stroke
Not
from
yet.
Chad
It
at
wasn't
TI
me.
10.
That's good.
Well, you can't have it as a machine.
Oh, हो गया हो गया.
Programming.
My bad.
Tier 3 tower, no sum. Instead of normal conversation.
Dire's top tower
Give me a
is under
break.
attack.
हो गया हो गया.
Amato and company taking out the racks now, and I don't think. Oh, okay. Ice does have buyback now, but I think they're just gonna give up the top one now.
Yep. Claim is definitely Undying really.
Because Quincy Crew जीत गया ना इसलिए.
It's good to see. That game one was not good, and the second game was looking like it was following the same trajectory. But they kept their cool and they found.
क्विंसी क्रू
found a
वो
window and a
एक
way
गेम
to
जीत
play.
गया इनके सामने, एलिफेंट के सामने, इसलिए SG आउट हो गया गाइस.
With the IO Weaver, but then they changed things up.
That's the
Got
only
Struck
reason.
Instead of Maiden, and they got that Doom. Right. It's been paying off.
Yeah.
I would say now they're actually in a commanding position. I know it's only one melee barracks minute 40 and you're against Naga, but just looking at, I don't know.
Arndeng
if
अच्छा खेल रहा है भाई.
this tournament after minute 45, but it's got to be insanely high. Like this hero just wins late.
Yep.
A lot of the time.
He has double Doom, double Shivas, KB. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Double
it is.
Blink.
Double Trickster Cloak.
Arteezy, by the way, I don't believe has buyback, but he bought out for an Abyssal.
Yeah.
So changed it up from Null.
They're kind of committed now, EG.
Yeah,
I think this
I
is
think
a
so.
this is a game-ending move potentially.
भाई EG के कोर पे एक भी कोर पे बायबैक नहीं है. Oh my god guys.
Yep, the
So
scan,
good
they
position
know,
on Undying.
they know. They jump mid. Ice gets off the rack, but a huge back wall with the boat.
Okay, but Doom has buyback. He has refresher. Oh my god, this game is hard guys.
And there's the retreat with the Naga song.
Okay, they forced buyback and they got out. Nice. Good move. Good move.
Like there were 3 heroes running into him.
ठीक है, not bad.
Hex before he pressed BKB. Also, no relocate save coming out either, so there were definitely things there from Undying that could have been cleaner. But EG with a big risk, it pays off. It's a nice back wall, and they do kill the Lion, but that's all they got. Doom buyback is pretty big to get out. This gives EG a window of opportunity now for 6 minutes if they kill the party, then could take the next road. Any Doom kill at the right time.
Right.
Step lively now. Your admiral is
And I think
on
that
board.
Abyssal from Arteezy also caught them a bit off guard. They weren't really expecting
The
that.
Abyssal
It
reveal
did a lot of
always
damage.
classic. All right, keep in mind, this is not for people that haven't watched Dota that recent. This is a Abyssal does not have much range anymore. No, it used to give like a little
Backclick's original.
Yeah, so yeah, depending on how far back you go, I guess maybe it hasn't changed. But Fly gone on by Saberlight. Decent damage with the finger of death, and the AA blast is actually going to tick out, but there is the Doom. Trial. Gets the BKB up with the
Okay, 2 हीरो पे Doom गिर गया. कुंका का तो निकल जाएगा. Tide is dead.
Right click from Kamado, but there's the song. BKB. Kamado's able to right click through.
Luckily Tide has buyback guys. That's nice.
Buyback on Ice side. Let's see if EG can chase it. They're going to go for Moon Meander. Looks like an easy one there. Completely mana drain.
Lich Scepter Black Hole. Yes, Black Hole without damage.
Doom is down, so now maybe going for Roche.
Yep.
Well,
No Doom,
It's going to be
no
spawning relatively
BKB
shortly.
on... Actually, he does have BKB. He only used that before the refresher.
Oh my god. Almost max timer on Roche. That's very unlucky.
EG, of course, do not know this.
I mean, is there any consideration to just pushing then?
I think they're not going to be able to pull that off, really. High ground is not an option. You can get decent map control in, and maybe set up again for a potential Roche. Crit, if he wants to stand around here and wait for Roche, he will Have plenty of time to go and get himself a little beverage. Quick massage for Arteezy. He has a lot of microing to do. It is exhausting on the joints. Of course, Arteezy's still in his best age.
If he's gonna get a massage, it has to be from a teammate. Nothing anybody else is allowed in that room.
That is true.
Crit will be giving Arteezy the massage. No, I can't just think of anything else other than this. Thanks, Endurance.
You're welcome. A little bit of fan service to some of the viewers.
That's true. Yeah, very even game as Pimuncle is trying to change the subject. I know he can't stop thinking about it.
He's like, I can't focus on observing. I keep seeing other things.
We should mention this though. Tomato has the MKB. He is fully stacked for the most part, and this is where he starts to become scarier than Naga, right?
Yeah.
Getting close to that point.
It is. It's a pretty powerful weave over here. Eyeing an Eon disc actually. It just needs some sort of way to survive all in play that EG's lineup kind of has to do with how it works. So I do very much see the logic here. Now, what all Undying want to do is buy time. No Doom yet.
Spells are up. Link into the hat with the finger of death. I gets off the red. He's going to connect on two with Tomato with the BKB.
Oh, he's
back.
back.
Can he get the time out? He cannot. He's dead. 90 seconds on the deck, and Moon Meander looks to be next. EG have just killed Tomato with the Weaver. Unreal. Unfreaking real. But the buybacks are there for Undying. Everybody else can't come back. Ryle gets up one Doom, pops the refresher. Back wall. Yep. Shiva's again. Beautiful back wall.
Oh, he has Doom, guys. Okay, everyone is buying. This is all in.
Knowing that Tomato does not have his.
They still get tied as well.
Triple kill for Saber, like a god tier back wall. They were literally stuck in the wall.
And EG bought back all of their heroes to get this Roche. Disbelief. Where are you?
Well, they'll have about 30 seconds time here.
Finally found his dream restaurant in the alternative reality, and he just doesn't want to come back.
Stop eating.
He is eating cheese ages and probably
भाई क्या चल रहा है ये गेम? मुझे लग रहा है easy गेम हो गया.
It's second Roche, so it is. He was searching for the restaurant, but there was no restaurant around him.
So he is gonna be able to get out.
Wow, he got him.
Just trying to create some.
Let's go. Buyback है इसके पे? नहीं है. No buyback. 100 seconds. के ये गलत हो गया bro. ये गलत हो गया guys. ये गलत हो गया.
Super close right now. I think Undying should be happy they didn't just straight up lose on.
Yes.
So Tomato here, he gets bashed by Naga into perfectly timed Abyssal and then just barely enough damage. Moonmeander never relocated him out. He had it ready but didn't go for it. They thought he was going to be fine.
Yeah.
Damn, that was just perfect execution from EG. But then that back wall coming up here in the bottom left corner of your screen is really what changes everything.
Yeah.
One Doom, there's the wall, back them together, and they're just all stuck in the trees.
Beastly.
Absolutely.
That's the play of the game for sure. Well,
this is a very close game. EG again. Now kind of in the driver's seat because of the Aegis advantage, but honestly, anything can happen right now. Aegis on Naga is deceptively weak, just because, like we've talked about, for the most part, what Undying can do is just kill Arteezy's team and just kill the illusions. If the illusions are gone, you don't really need
OG loss or win? OG won one game, lost one game. It was 1-1 against IG. Tashi.
My advice to Undying is probably just ignore him. Like, kill the illusions and kill his team. Don't try to kill the Naga twice. It's gonna backfire way too hard.
ऐसा नहीं रहता है call. It's like they say it once. Guys, I'm buying back. Then the other guy also, I'm buying back. Okay, I'm buying back as well. एक बार बात करते हैं. Chaos नहीं रहता है. बहुत clean रहता है पता है ये लोग का communication. Crit इतना गरीब क्यों है? गरीब तो इतना नहीं है. It's fine. He has enough. गरीब नहीं है ये. It's fine. देखा जाए तो supports में highest है उसका network.
Oh my god, Ryle is so slow with my Gush plus Ice Vortex. He was down to a crawl. Yep, they don't find anything. They were actually choosing to go for Arteezy there, but it's a hard kill with the song plus Aegis, of course.
हाँ SBA SBA
I mean, this feels like an Aegis that you're
और
just
जेम भी उसने खरीदा है if I'm not wrong.
a portion of
नहीं
time
fly
from
नहीं
your
खरीदा.
buyback, 'cause I don't think they're gonna go with Aegis. Oh, we'll see. Maybe how far they go. Dying are.
Oh उसने refresh और use किया मार दो. Oh my god.
There's a nice static storm kinetic field again. Remember, Arteezy doesn't really have much, but as the Aegis back onto Abed, back into the wall. We see a Ravage on the sideline. He gets a nice impale as well. Trying to take out Ryle on this Doombringer. Doesn't look like they'll have enough.
Okay, Abed is dead. No buyback.
Ends up getting burst down.
It's all up to you, RTC guys. Can RTC do it? No, he's steeping out. Oh my god. No buyback on A. No buyback on Kunka.
And if Undying have kept track of this, they know there's two of these heroes without buyback. In that huge Roshan fight,
god.
Arteezy, Abed, as well as Fly all bought
Guys,
back. So Kunka and A
this
cannot
is
return
hard
to
for
the
EG
game.
now.
They know there's no Ravage on Tide.
Yeah.
They can flat out just walk down mid and end the game right now if they make the right call here. I don't think there's any world EG can defend
Okay,
their base.
Ice
for
buyback.
a minute without A and a minute and a half without their Kunka. So they're just gonna run straight down here. Relocate is available if things get scary and they want to do that little bit faster.
And
But this
now we
could
have a
be...
Divine Rapier for Tomato.
Oh my goodness.
He has hit critical mass. Remember, gonna try for it. Yeah,
Aeon disc बचा रहे guys उनको. Those Aeon discs are saving them. My god, game is hard.
Jumps in with the hook stomp.
Okay, GG guys. EG is going lower bracket guys. There's no way they hold high ground with RTZ dead.
Superman, the kryptonite Cinderin. The counter apparently is just playing better.
Yeah, that's a good counter. That's what they should have played better against Superman as well. That would have been a great idea.
This changes nothing for Undying, but it screws over EG. They will not if this continues on this pace.
Aeon disc वाले टारगेट को बर्स्ट करने चले गए गाइस. गेम हो गया.
Again, normal punch onto eyesight side. And Britt's gonna get bursted down as a double kill for Tomato.
Okay, no tiebreakers.
Undying finally slays.
EG goes to lower bracket guys.
What a great and exciting game that was. Very well played by both teams, really. Like I said, nice.
Wow, what a game guys.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle
VP upper bracket, second seed, second team in the what do you call group A.
attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
काले फैंटेसी पॉइंट का क्या हुआ आज का देखते हैं. बहुत ही घटिया रहने वाला है आज का फैंटेसी पॉइंट गाइस। 47 17 points on Matumma man dude। 17 क्या joke है? Is that a joke? अपना परसेंटाइल कितना है? 91।
Scanning.
सेवनटीन पॉइंट्स तो मुझे चूज करते तो मैं भी ले लेता। अरे कितना कम पॉइंट्स है रे। 17 पॉइंट्स टॉप और 2 गेम्स हुआ है, एक नहीं 2 गेम्स हुआ है। एलिफेंट नहीं, किसके सामने हुआ उन लोग का? फनाटिक। लिटरली चाइना टीम्स आर रियली हार्ड टू प्ले अगेंस्ट इन एवरी टीआई। आई एग्री ब्रो, चाइना इज जस्ट टू गुड। हाय संजीवन, कैसा है भाई? भाई ये कास्टर क्या दिखा रहा है? चाइना क्यों सिलेक्टेड है मेरे इधर? एक मिनट। हाँ भैया, अंडाइंग इज जस्ट प्लेइंग गुड ब्रो। मैं मस्त हूँ ब्रो संजीवन। आकाश कुठे आहे? मला नाही माहिती भावा आकाश कुठे आहे। सीक्रेट को पता है ना टीआई चल रहा है। टीआई मतलब सीक्रेट डजंट परफॉर्म। ईजी पे बेट किया था। ओह नो साइकिल।
I mean, this team, like, when they get ahead, they're methodical and relentless. They give you absolutely no quarter to work with. You get absolutely nothing out of them, and they will starve you out for 20 minutes. Asia is going to be silent. Orchid, they do have the hoodwink shot, but it's not nearly enough. This is rough. Tiny turned to stone. Yeah, that
के जीजी बोल दिया।
So I think as we end this
टीम सीक्रेट्स विक्ट्री। क्विंसी क्रू ने पहला गेम डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया, पता है एलिफेंट को। स्कोर क्या था एंड ऑफ द गेम? 622। 622 वाज द स्कोर एंड गेम गाइस। क्विंसी क्रू इज जस्ट डूइंग गुड। ताए उनका सवाल है ना डेथ और लाइफ का।
It's like Shadow Fiend, you know? He's a classic. Interesting. A vengeful spirit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is that just what are we doing here? We're going to a Terrorblade, Shadow Fiend, or Drow strat, perhaps for Elephant. Those are the three heroes that
10
immediately come to
seconds
mind.
remaining.
I think we're gonna have Yang play Snapfire.
5 seconds remaining.
Hell,
Where are you going? I think it's just a 5 bench. I think there's gonna be some little combo.
Isn't that so bad?
No,
Sounds like
not
the
with the
worst
right
thing.
hero.
Okay, I trust you.
Good.
They
It's also a lot of minus armor.
What if
All minus armor
Ooh.
everywhere.
You know, there's something to be said for when things start falling apart. You go minus armor drafts, and you
Turn to pick.
Well, you know who has a lot of armor? Terrible.
OG and T1 secure upper bracket slot as Undying defeats EG to take them down to the lower bracket with them. There will be no tiebreakers.
don't they
Does
have
that sound true?
There will be no tiebreakers, guys.
So. Like combining bans and picks. I feel
Elephant,
like
Fnatic, Quincy Crew already in the lower bracket. Beach Coast, Team Spirit, Secret fighting for the upper bracket.
Tiny doesn't really count. He's a whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely, I mean, we've had a lot of TB games. And I feel like TB keeps winning. I'm trying to picture some TB games losing.
फैंटेसी आज का बहुत ही घटिया है ब्रो, बहुत ही घटिया है.
Imagine it. I was wondering. Okay, I was gonna.
के 36 पॉइंट्स मिला है इसको, ठीक है. ये देख, ये दोनों लूजिंग, ये तीनों लूजिंग टीम है रे. वेस्टेड माय फैंटेसी. अच्छा एलजीडी ले लेता, स्कोर कर लेते थे वो लोग.
On the side of if they could fit it for
ये बहुत गंदा हो गया मेरा गेम, हो गया मेरे साथ.
Yeah.
कल का स्कोर कितना था तुम लोग का? मेरा 435 था.
And so he's trying to like negate a lot of this minus armor from Elephant, but if you were able to get like his
कल का ये पिक मेरा खराब निकला. ये और ये तो लेना ही नहीं, कभी लेने नहीं वाला हूँ मैं. क्रिट गोल्ड था बोल के मैंने डाला. Never going to pick crit on this thing, dude. Okay guys, let me recycle SG Gaming.
No, it's that's a double dribble.
Since SG is already out.
Double. Blocks, assists.
Look at him! I knew it, dude. I knew it.
I called it.
See, it all connects.
Look at this.
Minus armor everywhere. All right, what's the last?
420 था, ठीक है, not bad.
Okay, yeah, that's better. That's mid. Minus armor mids. And SF's the best one for sure. SF Venge is a classic. That was even one in our list, right?
Yeah.
TB Drow. They don't know. They don't know about the minus armor.
They've never heard of.
ये recycle कर दो ऐसे लग रहा है अभी. वो नहीं कर सकते. ले लिया हम लोग ने एक बार.
A controlling mid hero.
Cannot recycle.
They ban out the puck and then they will ban out the Kunkka. It will be incredible. Are you guys ready for it?
I'm ready.
Because you know why?
I think top 5 teams will be OG, VP, EG, LGD, IG, T1.
Yeah, it's a very good X game.
6 नाम लिए ब्रो तूने टॉप 5 बोल के.
With like a Sakuchi far away and then get
टॉप 5 टीम्स मैं बताऊं क्या अकॉर्डिंग टू मी. मैंने जो क्या बोलते हैं
If you're good.
अराउंड 1 मंथ अगो या उससे भी ज्यादा पहले मैंने प्रेडिक्ट किया था.
Secured the lower bracket, so. Oh no.
That will be LGD, IG, OG, VG, EG. बट EG लोअर ब्रैकेट में गिर गया है, सो अपना एक प्रेडिक्शन फेल हो गया है. We will replace EG with VP, guys. I don't think EG is coming out of the lower bracket anyway. EG lower bracket मतलब dead. Dead. No coming back.
What about if Elephant Tinker though?
And VP is just playing beautiful Dota, dude. VP is playing so good. इतना aggressive Dota है ना, घर में घुस के मार रहे लोगों को वो लोग.
But I mean, they also know that TV really hates playing versus.
They could do like Beastmasters.
Elephants
Have like
turn
the
to
gen.
pick.
Just go DK. Ugh.
Wow, really? After all that, you guys want to pick DK? And now we'll see if is that.
सीक्रेट भी आ सकता है. जैसे सीक्रेट खेल रहे हैं ना, आज फनाटिक के सामने गेम्स देखना जाके, फिर बोलना सीक्रेट. फनाटिक ने ऐसा मारा है ना सीक्रेट को. एंड नॉट टू फॉरगेट, फनाटिक हैज सीक्रेट का एक्स कोच. पता है, सीक्रेट का एक्स कोच फनाटिक के पास है. Sunby used to coach Secret before he started coaching this thing, Fnatic. VP सही में अच्छा है बाबा. Like Tundra, they draft and play aggro. Yes, I think the most aggressive team in this TI is VP only. ऐसे घुस घुस के मार रहे हैं ना सबको. एंड उनके पिक्स भी देखोगे तो उनके पिक्स में क्या रहता है? दे हैव अ बीबी कैरी, दे हैव अ डॉन ब्रेकर कैरी, जो मरने नहीं वाला है कभी, खड़े रह के सबको मारने वाला है. वो नॉर्मल वाला कैरीज भी नहीं खेल रहे. वीपी के कैरी ने ना 4 गेम्स डॉन ब्रेकर कैरी खेला है, 4 गेम्स स्वेन कैरी खेला है, 2 गेम बीबी खेला है, 1 गेम ही प्लेड टाइनी, 2 गेम मेडुसा खेला है. सब ऐसे टैंकी हीरोज खेला है उसने जो मरते ही नहीं है. और वो फार्म नहीं करता है वो हीरो से, वो घुस के मारता है. डूड, सो गुड प्लेयर विद हाईएस्ट टोटल मैजिक और प्योर डैमेज done to heroes, magic or pure. This is think Doom. Player who places the most orbs, LOA, आग बंद करके LOA. Time of first barracks destruction. heroes देखने पड़ेंगे. think 30 to 40. नहीं ये safe है. 20 to 30. No, 30 to 40. Last player to be killed.
30 seconds to
ये थोड़ा हार्ड है. Last player to be killed. Did they pick sniper mid? Oh, no, dude. और डूम के पास एक बार डैगर आ गया ना, स्नाइपर इज फूड. क्या लास्ट पिक लिया है रे?
The battle begins.
Yes, bro. Really missed Tundra. Tundra was good. भाई इंग्लिश है ही नहीं इसमें. What? इंग्लिश कास्टर ने ज्वाइन ही नहीं किया है.
Sobrou também pra conta. 2-1 é a troca. A equipe da Elephant começa bem.
VP सही में अच्छा है. हाँ, थंडर प्रेडेटर हार के $100. यस, 100K, सॉरी, $100K. थंडर प्रेडेटर $100K SG. दोनों साउथ अमेरिकन टीम्स आर आउट. बोथ द साउथ अमेरिकन टीम्स आर आउट. द ओनली LGD gets to pick between OG and T1. Oh. वाह. गाइस अभी LGD किसको पिक करेगा? हाय राकेश. वाओ डूड, LGD किसको पिक करेगा गाइस? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? हु इज LGD गोइंग टू पिक? आर दे गोइंग टू पिक OG? No, they will not pick OG, guys. They will not pick OG, guys.
In strength is victory.
They are going to pick T1. LGD old rivalry with OG. LGD should pick T1. Yes, because they know OG is a threat in TI. Whatever happens, OG is a threat. LGD तो T1 को ही पिक करेगा क्योंकि they know how to easy win against every SCA. LGD OG gonna be lit if it happens. Of course. LGD पिक वाला क्या सीन है समझा नहीं. So जो भी टीम ब्रैकेट्स में फर्स्ट आती है ना, ग्रुप स्टेज में, ब्रैकेट्स में नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, ग्रुप स्टेज में जो भी टीम फर्स्ट आती है वो टीम को दूसरे ग्रुप के थर्ड और फोर्थ प्लेस में से एक टीम चूज कर सकते हो अपोनेंट के लिए. वैसे रहता है. सो LGD फर्स्ट आया तो ये ग्रुप ए में से वो लोग पिक कर सकते हैं. LGD वाज फर्स्ट इन ग्रुप बी, तो वो लोग इधर के थर्ड और फोर्थ प्लेस जो है T1 और OG उसमें से एक अपोनेंट वो लोग मेन ब्रैकेट के लिए चूज कर सकते हैं. और IG विल चूज बिटवीन दिस थिंग. IG विल चूज थर्ड और फोर्थ प्लेस ग्रुप बी का. वैसे रहेगा. पिक फॉर द मेन स्टेज यार. मेन स्टेज का अपर ब्रैकेट अपोनेंट. टॉप 4 टीम्स मेन स्टेज जा रही है ना ऑलरेडी, तो उसमें उसके लिए वो लोग पिक कर सकते हैं.
You're dead.
मेन स्टेज BO3 होगा. मेन स्टेज का अपर ब्रैकेट BO3 होगा. लोअर ब्रैकेट का जो पहला राउंड रहेगा, फर्स्ट राउंड विल बी BO1 लोअर ब्रैकेट का. उसके बाद BO3 रहेगा सारे गेम्स. मेन इवेंट फाइनल्स विल बी BO5 ऑफ कोर्स. बट फर्स्ट जो मैचेस है लूजर ब्रैकेट के पहले, उसमें सारे BO1 रहेंगे. ओ माय गॉड, गेम खतरनाक है गाइस. वेरी ट्रू साहिल, एकदम सही बोला है. BO5 में OG को हराना मुश्किल नहीं, नामुमकिन लग रहा है. ये साल टॉपसन का परफॉर्मेंस खास नहीं लगा. कोई कोई गेम्स उसने बहुत अच्छा खेला है, कोई कोई गेम्स जरा ओवर एक्सटेंशन किया है टॉपसन ये साल. LGD मैच ऑन द वे. कौन सा ऑन द वे? 12 तारीख को मैचेस है, कल का दिन ऑफ है गाइस. देयर इज नथिंग टुमारो.
bottom tower is under attack.
你这么菜的队友不生气吧，哥哥？
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's one way to catch him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
ओ एलजीडी वर्सेस बीस्ट कोस्ट है ना अभी. हाँ, बीस्ट कोस्ट के पास चांस है अपर ब्रैकेट जाने का. वो देखते गाइस. एलजीडी का मैच ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग रहता है. सीक्रेट गेम 1 जीत गया गाइस विची के सामने.
Only single game they lost. The interesting thing about this LGD team is that they've been behind in a couple of games, even quite severely. They had a game against, I think it was Fnatic, they were very far behind. And they had a game earlier today against Elephant, where they were very far behind. And they still managed to come. So the majority of their games, they're just better. And then in some of the games, they actually get challenged a lot, and they're still just better. So, you know, it's impressive to watch. They're an absolute treat, and a lot of people anticipating them to go the whole way, or at the very least, at this point, I think it's fair to say for PSG.
नहीं, अभी तक पता नहीं है सीक्रेट अपर ब्रैकेट जाएगी कि नहीं. बीस्ट कोस्ट इज 7-7, सीक्रेट इज 8-6. अगर बीस्ट कोस्ट ये दोनों जीतता है तो 9-7 होगा, और सीक्रेट दोनों जीतता है तो 100% कंफर्म होगा. सीक्रेट अभी एक गेम जीता है. सीक्रेट सेकंड गेम जीत गया विची के सामने, तो अपर ब्रैकेट कंफर्म्ड है.
To do that with a good result here. They're currently 7-7 in their group, which is a very respectable result. Easily the best performance out of the SA teams, of which we have SG as well as Thunder Predator, both now mathematically eliminated from the tournament. One remaining SA team here might not only survive but also make the bracket with a good showing.
अगर बीच को एलजीडी को हराता है ना दोनों गेम हारा है तो अपर ब्रैकेट है, नहीं तो बीच को लोअर ब्रैकेट, बाकी दोनों टीम स्पिरिट और सीक्रेट अपर ब्रैकेट. हाँ 8-6 मतलब 8 wins 6 losses. 8+4 8+6 is 14. मतलब सात टीम्स के सामने वाले खेल चुके हैं, 8वें टीम के सामने खेल रहे हैं. वो बेस्ट ऑफ 2s में से 8 wins 6 losses. अनडाइंग स्क्रूड ईजी. हाँ ना यार, हार गए रे. मुझे लगा जीत जाएगा आरटीजी नागा.
When he got changed with slow going onto the shield crash, that was fine.
देखो अगर बीच कोस्ट ये गेम जीतता है, ओके, वो फिर भी नहीं होगा. बीच कोस्ट जीतेगा और सीक्रेट हारेगा तो होगा टाई ब्रेकर. बट बीच कोस्ट जीतेगा और सीक्रेट दोनों जीतेगा तो बीच कोस्ट इज नॉट गोइंग हायर. सी बेसिकली अभी सीक्रेट के हाथ में है. ओ सीक्रेट थंडर टीम स्पिरिट के हाथ में भी है. ओ नो, कितना हार्ड है एक्सप्लेन करना. सीक्रेट और टीम स्पिरिट 2-0 मैचेस जीत गए तो कोई अपर ब्रैकेट लूजर ब्रैकेट का टाई ब्रेकर होगा नहीं. बीस्ट कोस्ट विल गो लोअर ब्रैकेट, सीक्रेट एंड स्पिरिट विल गो अपर ब्रैकेट. अगर बीच सीक्रेट या फिर टीम स्पिरिट के मैचेस में वो लोग एक भी गेम हारते हैं और बीच कोस्ट 2 गेम जीतता है इधर, देन देयर विल बी अ टाई ब्रेकर. बट बीच कोस्ट लूजेस इवन 1 गेम टू एलजीडी, खत्म, फिक्स है. फिर आईजी गेट्स टू चूज अ टीम बिटवीन बीस्ट कोस्ट एंड सॉरी टीम स्पिरिट एंड सीक्रेट मेन इवेंट खेलने के लिए, जो कि मुझे लग रहा है दे विल चूज
We don't even know what position this is technically. It's probably the
Team Spirit.
core Rubik effect, which quite some time.
Yep.
The last time we seen.
Not at this event.
I miss it. I miss
it's
mid
not very
Rubik. So fun. So fun.
ए BRB guys 2 मिनट में आता हूँ ये ड्राफ्ट होगा तब तक आ जाऊंगा मैं
I don't know if it was too good.
5 seconds
It was. I don't think the win rate for it was that crazy. If anything, it was probably below 50% when people were playing it core mid. If you're talking about the one that had Fate Bolt Steel's damage time.
I'm talking about the
You mean
Dendy
TI2?
days.
Okay,
Dendy days, yeah.
right. Very old.
Good.
I don't know. It was very entertaining. I think people are more forgiving about heroes being powerful if they're like fun and high skill.
Pudge, for
Yeah.
Pudge would be pretty good with a Bloodseeker. Throwing it out there.
Pudge was good for 2 weeks when his passive gave health regen in lane. That was
that was more than
great.
2 weeks, and that was.
I loved that version of Pudge, and therefore it had to be taken away.
Yeah. Not only did they take that away.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, let's make him unusable. That's great. And then his shard was picked. Well, we're starting to see Pudge again. Very fun to. It's like Pudge. Pass range. Very difficult. Very sad.
I just want Pudge to be good. It's fun to watch. Fun to play, fun to watch. Not so fun to play against, but you can only have 2 out of 3 of those. You can't have a hero that's fun to watch, fun to play, and fun to play. It's not possible.
That's probably.
Maybe less right.
What about Pango?
He's not fun to play. He's very annoying to play.
Well, if you're East Coast and you have Rupture,
I guess so. If you have the right hero, he might be fun to play.
a lot of right.
True.
Bane, Wyvern.
True. 2 of my favorite supports are actually decent.
Juggernaut.
Right,
Jugger.
So LGD got
Some-
quite the push lineup.
Yeah, less Jug. Definitely want to hit those towers. And they want to, maybe some of the logic here is you want to stand your ground, right? You're playing against Bloodseeker and Timber. Want to chase you down and kill you.
10
what if
seconds
you have
remaining.
healing ward and you stand and fight instead of setting and running away?
5 seconds remaining.
Might be part of the reasoning here. Double heals. IO with healing ward is so much healing. Primary target. I assume we might see IO playing together more with the Leshrac than the Jugger this game. In this tournament so far, we've mostly seen carries, but obviously always do have the option to play with any of the heroes. Jug Rubik lane. IO. How about
for Beast
Pango
Coast.
mid?
Pango is a position 1 this game.
Pango? Bloodseeker.
Or, sorry,
Yeah, Bloodseeker's a 1.
I wish Pango was
They
mid.
play
Holy
they play this on
jeez.
K1. I think this is an offlane Timber Shaker, Hoodwink 5, and they're gonna last pick him. Chris Luck. Maybe eyeing the Queen of Heroes on LGD that much health, and you do have some stun set up with Shaker and Hood. Quap is also good at bursting health down really quickly. Bloodseeker loves to
Let's go sniper.
hero in your team that multiple hero.
Oh my god.
Sniper.
You may now select your heroes.
All right.
Wow. All right.
Chris Luck sniper.
One thing LG don't really have is good catch. So Chris Luck playing with one of the most expensive cosmetics in the whole game.
Yeah,
that looks like it is from a totally different game than Dota, but somehow past the glance value control.
Once something is, it doesn't matter how crazy. You remember when basically StarCraft, nobody's complaining. That is actually a. Cosmetics are way down there.
And honestly, his silhouette is still very identifiable.
इसका प्रेडिक्शन करके सीक्रेट विच ही देखेंगे सौरभ इसका प्रेडिक्शन करता हूँ रुकना जरा.
True.
Maybe Ursa had with the cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat was
Maybe
definitely.
I think he had a toy gun in it.
Oh, did he actually?
I made that up, but
Oh,
he
that's
fooled you.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, anything is believable at this point. Oh, there's a new Ursa set where he has a gun. Well, good for Ursa.
ओ एक दिन में सिर्फ 6 प्रेडिक्शन का पॉइंट्स मिलता है गाइस. 6 प्रेडिक्शन से ज्यादा मिलता नहीं है. Sad. By the way, just a reminder, Twitch drop तुमने कलेक्ट कर लिया क्या गाइस? Twitch drop है एक. If you haven't collected, go collect it right now.
Well, like we did conclude last game, it did matter for their placement. Undying should be. deeper into this group.
एक
now,
axe बाकी है guys अपना, मिल जाएगा.
And
और Luna.
let's have a look very quickly again. Just going to reiterate the current standings in Group B, including current results. So currently, SG are mathematically eliminated. Team Spirit are 9-6. Team Secret are 9-6. And Beast Coast are 7-7. This means Beast Coast needs to 2-0, and Secret and Spirit, one of these two teams, have to lose one game. So Secret has to either lose game 2 to Vici, or Team Spirit have to lose game 2 to SG Sport. If both SG and Spirit win out, Beast Coast are 5th. If any of them lose a game, Beast Coast are in charge of their own destiny here, and all they have to do is just to beat PSG LGD twice. So just do that.
And if you guys zoned out,
Just do that बोल रहे हैं. Beat PSG LGD twice. ना हो पाए भाई. मुझे नहीं लगता Beast Coast मारने वाली है. We should have chosen Secret guys आज इस पे fantasy पे. Just a quick update. Quincy Crew versus Elephant game 2. Elephant is winning, guys.
VG Gaming's turn to
Imber Spirit.
Secret को वो लोग ने वापस टाइनी दिया है guys.
Secret's turn to ban.
VG Gaming ने.
Ember Spirit pela Team Secret e a Epic Gaming puxa Pectre com Shaker, Delflaner.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
मुझे लगता है वीची ऑलरेडी सेकंड आ गया है ग्रुप में. सो दे आर लाइक ट्राइंग टू गिव टाइनी एंड प्ले हीरोज कि नहीं क्या टाइनी देखे क्या खेल सकते हैं देख रहे वो लोग. उनके लिए ये विन और लॉस डजंट मैटर. दे आर ऑलरेडी सेकंड इन द ग्रुप. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर लाइक गिविंग अवे हीरोज व्हिच आर स्ट्रांग इन द मेटा एंड देन मे बी ट्राई टू काउंटर दैट हीरो. ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है प्लान चल रहा है. नॉट श्योर दो.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. VG Gaming's turn to ban. Team Secret's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. VG Gaming's turn to pick.
Flada.
Choose your hero.
क्या रे कास्टर का आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. मजा नहीं आ रहा है.
Prepare for battle.
Wow. Ember versus Necro mid. I like this. Necro strong है गेम में. और नेक्रो अगेंस्ट टाइनी स्लदर एम्बर तीनों कोर के सामने अच्छा है नेक्रो अच्छा पिक है ये गेम में. थिंक वीशी इज गोइंग टू विन दिस गेम.
First, and he's just gonna die. All of these other heroes from Vici Gaming, they cast a lot of spells, multiple spells in team fights. Most of them are very short cooldown, like Necrophos, and they're also combo heroes who do not like being interrupted, right? Both the Earth heroes, Earthshaker, as well as Elder Titan, they have very clear combos. PYW wants to be able to hit somebody with Brambles, run in, and hit him with Bedlam. I think Puppey is going to be crucial in a lot of these team fights because you can get a ton of arcane curse damage and your global silence is going to be critical in when you use it and how you.
Yeah, I'm looking at. He's always been a great R button player though, one of the best. And I think it's surprising. We were just joking. Like, I'm surprised Cap, being as old as he is still mechanically skilled as a commentator. Puppey, still I think one of the best fives mechanically. Like, he is not washed. There's a lot of older first generation players that are washed. However, he's also the only person in the world to have attended every TI as a player.
It's true. Vici Gaming, they certainly that same kind of accomplishments behind them. Some of them pretty young players. Ori definitely being the oldest crew. Arrow sliding in, almost caught DY there first. We see our matchups here. Mirana, Slardar versus Elder Titan Spectre. They're going to be able to pressure the hell out of Poyo-Yo. He's going to have a hard time with this lane. It's why they picked up this Slardar towards the end of the draft. They knew they were going to be able to crush the Spectre. So that's going to be a hard lane. You already talked about how this mid lane matchup is going to be very difficult for Nisha. So we'll have to see how he performs. So what is the bottom lane? We've got Silencer up against Dark Willow Earthshaker. I feel like this one's not too bad for Secret. I think they could win both their side lanes.
Yeah, and it's interesting, you know, Puppey, I see almost all 5 support silencers never skilling their W, which seems weird on paper because you only get stolen intelligence. Like, I see people spamming the +2, but with these silencers going, you know, 302, they don't actually get the +2, which means that they actually give a -2 to themselves. Puppey, being a +10 TI player, skills at level 1, because if you get the kill, I think that intelligence is worth it, right? It's 100 gold worth of int that you also take from your opponent.
I would also say that getting your W is much better for trading, which is what you have a huge advantage over Dark Willow because you are longer range than him, and if you hit harder because you have your glaives, then you're just going to win that matchup straight up. So if he just plays on the far left-hand side and battles against PYW, they're going to feel pretty good about this lane.
Definitely. And it makes a lot of sense because you're also stealing the damage attack, so.
Nice grab there from PYW, popping the Shadow Realm to get the long-range hit and pull the creep wave off of the hard camp that it was aggroing.
You check out mid, by the way, it's as expected. The Necrophos 12-7, and the Ember Spirit taking heavy harass and hero. The other benefit and why this hero is so strong, you can already see what he's done. He's gonna be. You don't need bottle on mid Necro, so he just went double null, and now he's incredibly strong.
Nisha just keeps on pulling the creep wave into him, knowing how defensive he kind of has to play in this sort of setup. 10-0 for him. Yapsor and Zai, they've been pressuring Poyo-Yo. DY did manage to get an easy camp stack, which is really good for Elder Titan, and it's also why Secret here are going to kill the stack, so there's no longer that pull. Also, no longer the extra units for the Spirit to play off of.
Puppey. A lot of supports. don't want to pull a full wave to these camps.
The patented puppy half pull, baby. I studied this and I was like, puppy's onto something here. And I was telling Jenkins about this like a year ago. I'm saying this is broken.
Yeah, because if you pull the whole wave, then you just kill it off and then end up double waving. Whereas if you pull a half, you get the denies easy. Nice.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Matama Man could have prioritized doing damage. Instead, he prioritized saving his captain. Very sweet.
And Matumba changing up the build. Previous game, max tree grab, no soul ring. This game, soul ring looks like he's gonna max stun. So playing a bit more offensive, possibly this will get 5 support stacks. Or
Oh, the toss doesn't actually land on Old 11. They certainly would have gotten that kill otherwise. PYW is going to pop the Shadow Realm here. Both of them limping away on a sliver of HP. A tree toss, a hit here on PYW into the tree toss can get the first blood. They get it. The offensive choice of the Avalanche being leveled up works out.
Yep, and now we get to see Twitch chat. Is it a +2 or a -2? It's always a +2 for me, but I'm a positive
No,
person.
it's always a minus Twitch chat.
No, it's a +2.
Maybe on your stream. Not on this. Not an official pro game.
Depends on the players involved.
I don't believe that for a second. I believe that it is always -2 in pro games.
Yeah, either way, I'm always surprised when I just because of the lack of streaks and you know last.
Hi Rohit, what's up bro? Got
One of the biggest upsets
How are you, man?
as a lane support is
Mr. Gattu.
the harassment you're able to do with glaives combined with
Are you happy
can
today?
also orb block.
OG versus IG
You can
game 1.
harass underneath tower without drawing tower aggro. There's like so many things you can do.
You were quite disappointed yesterday on OG. How about today,
Level
bro?
6 on Ori, who, like I said, it's just I actually think Nisha's doing quite well. Nice stun up top.
Not enough to kill Poyoyo, but certainly enough to like keep him out of lane. Like, okay, you can't do anything until you get us out.
And I dig this from Zai. We've seen JT do it. I think a lot of offlaners are gonna consider this because don't want Helm of the Dominator is so good. I think primarily because of the build-up. Helm of Iron Will is a busted item to then continue. Bloody Canary's always a but their support is bringing them regen. Offlaners don't always have that luxury. So you get this helm, and suddenly you're strong enough to self-sustain. But if it builds into nothing, then it feels a little weird. However, strength offlaners, they love armlet, especially a hero like Slardar, who a beast when he auto attacks with the side.
Yeah, combined with the fact that side lanes are very important in this meta, and having an offlaner that scales is super good. Old 11 barely survives through all of that one, but some men couldn't actually throw out the tree there.
Now, so the interesting thing, going back to the Necrophos, he did what I always found myself doing, which is go for the hood. It's just kind of like this quality of life item gives you, but it means that he won't be able to scale super hard. But he's gonna play this game in a way that theoretically he just never wants to die. JT.
Oh, he's out of remnant. Just straight up rebirth.
Wow.
Yeah,
you have to just kill the ward.
Oh, okay.
But what's weird is, I thought Nisha saw him with his Dome Ward and just died.
Yeah, just didn't move fast enough. Elder Titan's on the other side. All of a sudden, you get clapped. And big kill.
Yeah.
Add in the extra death timer in there as well. Nisha not going to be very happy. You can see him all the way there at the bottom of the course. And again, like you said, you thought he actually did pretty well in lane, and I believe that. It's just we're trying to emphasize how bad this matchup is.
Yes, and they also made it extra annoying. They gave Ori a ward, so we blocked the easy camp a little while ago. Yapso just cleaned that up for him, and they warded offensively. So they kind of corralled him into the triangle, and then had a ward place to just walk over and scythe him in the mouth. So just a really nice job, and I want to stress, this is unplayable. Like, Ember your level 1 shield gets nuked off, and you can't actually harass Necro, and he doesn't have to buy bottle. So he just gets 2 nulls and suddenly has more damage. Spell amp. It's just so impossible.
Radiant's middle
So
tower
Secret,
is under attack.
they may be happy with their side lanes, but Nisha's not going to be too excited about how his game is going so far. But it does look like Vici Gaming are the first to break in this laning.
वाओ, ये तो सोलो किल मारने वाला था उस पे. Oh no, मार ही दिया और उसका अल्टी भी वेस्ट हो गया. Sad. What a player, Zai.
He's going to feed a kill either bottom or he's going to feed it to the Ember Spirit. And he certainly doesn't want to give Nisha some sort of comeback.
Yeah, that was all Zai though.
Radiant's middle tower
has the
is
armlet,
under attack.
1000 gold advantage, and he just straight up tower dove.
Yeah.
To find that kill.
Like, where do you put a Spectre when you can no longer lane like this, right? Early on?
It's super important because the one downside of Slaughter
T1.
is if you don't have a good lane, you just don't have a game.
Yeah.
You
What's
do have
up,
a great lane
T1?
like Zai has. Like,
Radiant's middle
suddenly
tower
people are
is
questioning,
under
like,
attack.
why doesn't anyone pick this? Right?
Right.
You know, Armlet, Blink, Echo, BKB, you're gonna be solo killing.
A little bit of pressure here from Vici Gaming. PYW actually rotates down to bottom lane here, but Old 11 is low enough he can't really help out anymore. Once again, it's looking like Vici Gaming is going to be playing a pretty passive game because of this Necrophos pickup, this last pick. Like, for the first 3 heroes, I thought, okay, they're going to be pretty active. Matababan finds a kill on Old 11. As looks like he just caught him with the avalanche while he was still low. Old 11. Jinxed him a little bit, you know. I said it's like I think he's just been solid. I haven't seen a bad game yet. But now dying a little bit too much here. That Reaper Sight certainly isn't going to do enough there. Or
Calculated risk है picking T1. Yes.
his estimation of the damage.
OG pick करना मतलब TI में OG opponent pick करना is like पता नहीं, it's risky.
You get this huge lead. This is kind of a given. It's where you're supposed to be, but you have to.
No one should do that.
At a certain point, Ember becomes very frustrating to deal with. You have no actual control. That's the thing about Necrophos and why it's not totally meta, because all you are is damage and survivability. There's no tower pressure. You don't take Roche. You don't have stuns.
Yeah, and it means they can't be very active right now. Like, they can't change how their side lanes are going because Necrophos isn't going to be like, it's not like a puck or something that's going to rotate in. Hey, let me help out your lane. Let's get a kill. You know, he's just going to sit there and be like, I'm winning mid. Winning mid. Poyo goes like, great for you. I'm jungling right now. It doesn't feel good.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Nice.
That also means they lost their tower pretty early. So Zai is going to go from an armlet to a very fast, what I thought was going to be dead, rush in the BKB.
Okay, I like this because you actually need a BKB to play Dota.
इंडिया पाकिस्तान मैच फाइनल में ही मजा आता है. यस ऐसा पहले मजा नहीं आता है ग्रुप स्टेज या स्टार्टिंग में ब्रैकेट्स में.
Like, it's just such an annoying game that BKB makes you just straight up indestructible.
पता नहीं वो कब चूज करेंगे और अपडेट आएगा कभी. मैं मेरे इंस्टाग्राम पे अपलोड कर दूंगा जब भी अपडेट आता है. अभी कितना मैचेस बाकी है आज का देखता हूँ जरा. Okay, only few matches. ये लास्ट गेम सीक्रेट विची, देन एलिफेंट क्विंसी सेकंड गेम क्या हो रहा है मैं बताता हूँ. रुको अपडेट देता हूँ तुम लोग को.
No, totally agree.
Elephant Quincy second game. Quincy is leading 2K
I'm not sure if that's
in net worth.
they want to smoke because something else, but it's a kill, so they're gonna grab it.
और ये एक बाकी है. SG versus Spirit और Spirit मार रहा है SG को.
One death was really out of his control, and the fact that he's kept up with Vector.
Yeah. The exact opposite, by the way, of how we're describing Zai's Slardar game and his item choice. It's the exact opposite for Old 11. There's nothing going on, and they don't have initiation. He has to rush an item that allows you to be able to start fights. He has to be able to make some action happen, and he rushes that Blink Dagger. Finds a good opening, just...
That's a really quick one, too. But yeah, you make a good point. Like, where is that opening? And who does he go for it? Man, incredibly tanky. Ember Spirit's near impossible to catch. And Zai is playing under like boards. Look how tanky Zai, like I don't want to go for him.
Yeah. It just means that if VG Gaming don't manage to make something happen with this Blink Dagger, something really good, maybe multiple times, then in 5-10 minutes time, we're just going to be looking at the comparison of Old 11 and Zai Slaughter and being like, okay, they both start fights, but one of them is a hell of a lot stronger than the other.
Dire's top tower
I feel like
is under attack.
Two of us, we've learned the most watching IG, and I think that other teams have caught on to some stuff they do well. Notably, it's JT. We talked about this in the previous cast. He always gets that.
Wow guys, मस्त गर्मा गर्म मैगी खा रहा हूँ. माइक म्यूट करके खाऊंगा. देख रहा हूँ मैं मैच लाइव, बस माइक म्यूटेड है. ओके बाय गाइस.
Well, he talked about who can you kill, who can you kill. Well, he certainly can kill the 5 position Puppy, and they're going to use that small window to hit the mid tower. But again, it's only the 5 position, so Secret are more than willing to fight back right now.
Another perk. Have Mirana, right, for the end.
Yeah, that is a good point. Also a nice bit of synergy where if you just corrosive haze people, Asia is able to both keep vision of them and do lots of damage with this light. Running in, trying to steal away the boundary rune, but Ori does have a Yule Scepter. Asia daring him to be Reaper side, yeah.
I don't know, man. He got fissured. He was just dead, like.
Yeah, or if the Spirit came out as they Reaper Scythe. He only has 1 level of the passive right now. With higher levels of Stomp, so. Level of Natural Orb. Look out, DY! Dodges the arrow, but the Avalanche not going to be as easy to dodge. Oh, they're tossing. But Tubman's just tosses Yapsor in, says goodbye! Have a good trip. Fly safe. Literally tossed into a fish. Oh!
Very chill. Another very relaxed game.
Yeah.
You know, all the deaths make sense, right? Like nobody's just like fed away their life. What?
Maybe Old 11 a little bit.
Oh, okay. There was one, but that Old 11 always did. But it's just a very like methodical game, and I think part of it is why these two teams are so good, but yet not viewed as like a top two team, right? I feel like they're giving.
Yule Scepter to dispel out the silence, but he still gets up on the arrow. They're gonna have to use his Terrorize, but Yapster's still gonna go for the kill. Fortunately, Ori, stun goes away. He's able to get off the Hood of Defiance and no longer in danger.
But I'm a little...
Look at that. Dead even, 50-50. A little bit different than game 1, where Secret was getting the edge in net worth, and it was actually...
That's because Zota Plus is biased above Spectre.
True.
And I don't really know if I would agree necessarily, because you have a natural Silver Edge buyer in the Tiny, who is doing very well. He already has the Shadow Blade. And I just look at Secret's lineup and think, how are you going to team fight them with Matsu just running in with silence covering? Not to mention, Zai is huge. And I think Slardar is super underrated, especially with this kind of build. Like, Armor BKB, he can run in. If he just bashes Earthshaker, he will kill him by himself. All he has to do.
You always talk about how, like, Spectre works really well with damage reduction because the dispersion applies before the reduction, right? And isn't that like opposite argument also true? That, like, you apply a bunch of minus armor to this hero, right? Like, you're just able to cut through the hero and maybe even do extra damage if you get him into negative armor, and the dispersion is only going to...
Illusion. And right now, he would...
Stop lands. Earth Splitter's gonna go wild. They are gonna be able to get this combination. The Reaper Scythe is ready to go, but he's not quite low enough. Ori wants to get him a little bit lower before finally dropping it, and it's with the Echo Slam. That is triple ultimates being used to be able to kill the carry of Team Secret. But it also means he's now dead for 70 seconds with the extra death time.
Very strange place. Yanisha nowhere in sight. He's just playing bottom right now.
प्लेन मैगी खा रहा हो ब्रो, नो मसाला मैगी वैसा कुछ नहीं, प्लेन मैगी नॉर्मल, मतलब नॉर्मल पानी में मैगी मसाला हो गया, नो सब्जी, नो चीज, नो बटर, नो ऑयल, नथिंग.
Timer's been nerfed a bit, but it's still significant when you get the end carry, right? 25 extra seconds on the deck for Matsu.
Coin for me.
And that was Poyoyo. He has the Agonist now.
Yeah, I was just about to say he's done really well for himself. I think part of it is this Falcon blade that everyone's building on these carries. If you get enough mana regen on a Spectre, she can jump away places. Like Dagger has a low cooldown. Nisha, Shadow stepped on, daggered up, terrorized, thrown out, but it's not actually needed. Nisha is going to be killed by Poyoyo regardless. I don't know. I definitely feel like Vici Gaming is winning this game now.
Yeah, I do. But that was just, you know,
Dire's top
cursing
tower
these
is
teams.
under attack.
I thought was very good, but then just like uncharacteristic things, right? They're getting caught enemy triangle without the ability to connect. All they have to do is wait, chill. You BKB Slardar, that's like a game-winning timing, and he just picked it up. He is now like the strongest hero in this game, but you've already kind of led enough kills to get rid of that advantage you were holding. And you have Silencer over you as well, but we're just out of range.
Oof, yeah, barely. Ouch. A couple of the plant leaves are in there, but not the actual ward itself. Secret are gonna sneak in a Roshan here. Pop the Lincolns, that's on Roshan. Get the corrosive haze on there. Matama Man does tons and tons of physical damage. The supports will sit up on the high ground, making sure that Vici Gaming don't get close. Vici Gaming, the spirit was over there, but I don't think he actually got it all the way in. They're gonna start moving over, but Roshan is gonna be dying real soon here. PYW throws out the brambles in Secret. They're gonna get a little skittish here. They're gonna back up. They're gonna be able to catch Zai. Zai is not gonna be able to use that fancy, fresh new BKB that he's got. It's still in mint condition.
That was all the Fey Grenade. That is such a huge neutral item to pick up. Old 11 just popped. And the Roche is so low.
Radiant's bottom
It's wild. There's no buyback on Zai.
Arrow thrown out there. Moonlight Shed. Secret are not going to be wanting to give this one up. The self-fuels. Matama Man has to now back himself away. Poyoyo's getting pretty low on this Roshan. But they should be able to finish up in time to terrorize. Oh, jeez, that arrow almost snatched away the Roshan. No, Poyoyo's still pretty low. They can take away his Aegis. Toss, Lotus Orb, toss back on the illusion. But Vici Gaming will manage to retreat. Got the Aegis. Nobody died. Really good situation for them around.
But that is Honest to make that play call. They make that move onto Zai, like perfect from old 11. Like just recognizing the scenario. If he gets BKB off, like you're just not contesting his anymore. But they catch him with the Fisher, and old 11 just goes for it. You know, boom. Fey Grenade, I think, was critical. Just like bonus 500 damage. Takes that's damage of your Totem Slam.
Yeah, it just takes whatever your damage is at. Yeah. It doesn't use orbs or anything, but whatever your damage is at, that's what the Fey Grenade's going to hit for. And so Enchant Totem, it works that way. It doesn't get used up.
It's one of those items that's like, you know, it's not bad on a few heroes because the marks that applies vision, but on Shaker, it's just busted. I think only neutral item hero combination that measures up to Timbersaw and the tree.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, I would say this one's
really.
स्लदर शार्ट डिपेंड्स, गेम टू गेम अच्छा रहता है. अगर डिस्पेल रहेगा सामने तो वो बनाने का फायदा नहीं है, बट डिस्पेल नहीं रहेगा ना सामने तो स्लदर शार्ट इज गुड. मतलब सामने बीकेबी कैरियर्स नहीं रहेंगे. जो हीरोज पसंद नहीं करते जल्दी बीकेबी जाना, तो उनके सामने अच्छा रहता है वो. जैसे नेक्रो वगैरह के सामने अच्छा है क्योंकि वो बीकेबी जाता नहीं है हीरो.
Necrophos as well, who just wants the ban.
Oh, nice. And then when he's in trouble, you know, switch it over to strength, boom, magic resistant. That is very nice and very versatile. We just had some fresh items picked up, right? We had the mech picked up on the Mirana. Let's see, Ori has Boots of Travel coming in. Anything else? BKB soon on.
भाई तो अपने जैसा नेक्रोफस है, यही इन्वेंट बनाते हम लोग मिड पे. तुम लोग मेरा रैंक गेम देखा रहेगा तो पता रहेगा तुम लोग को. This is what we go. Hood Yules.
Ori has 2 methods of cleansing himself.
हम लोग TI खेलना चाहिए मुझे लगता है अपने को एक बार.
It just gets really hard, you know, Manta on Spectre. Suddenly this silencer is going to be serious trouble.
Yeah, we said that he might be the one coming in really clutch for these team fights, but now his effect is going to be very much muted, perhaps neutered entirely.
Last game, I felt like it was just kind of didn't get stuff done in a game. Felt they could. This time I think it's secret. I don't know if you can afford to play this slow.
Yeah, they were so far ahead.
Team Spirit have secured upper bracket slot.
Oh, they went for it! The Shadow Step, and he actually gets the kill. Not during the Reaper Size, so no extra 25-second death timer, but that was a sick combination. I wouldn't even think about
अभी Secret versus इसमें चल रहा है.
Which also throws out a dagger, so it's an additional nuke.
अगर LGD को 2-0 मारा वो लोगों ने, and then Secret loses 1 game here, तो टाई ब्रेकर होगा Secret बीच कोस्ट में. बट ये भी गेम Secret जीत गया तो कुछ नहीं, या फिर वो एक गेम भी हार गए तो भी नो टाई ब्रेकर्स.
Roll this entire area and finish up the mid tower.
Radiant's middle tower is falling.
Definitely looks like a different team. Or maybe it's Secret. It's a really tough series to read so far. Previous game, just kind of felt like Vici fell over eventually. Tiny Dota. Things. The 5 out, like that Roche play was really nice. Perhaps that's part of the issue here for Secret, is they wanted that Aegis, and then they were going to get aggressive, because we're not really giving the Vici draft enough credit, perhaps, in that running into them is just impossible, right? Spectre, boom, has single target haunt at all times with Shadow Step, and then there's an ET, a Shaker, a Necro, a Willow. Like, talk about area control. You don't want to walk up any kind of choke point. You want to be playing in as flat a land as possible.
Yeah, last time around they felt comfortable running into Vici Gaming Heroes. Here, when you go on the next.
Oh no! Wow! वो निकल गया? No. But he has Aegis, guys.
Nisha's gonna be caught though. The second life Poyo coming up soon. BKB activated by Nisha, but he's just getting beamed down by Old 11. He pops his BKB to get rid of that extra respawn. Oh, mama! That's a lot of damage right there. Puppy is gonna go down, but considering the fact that Nisha got away, they killed Old 11. This is a pretty good fight for Secret. The rest of them still need to get out though. Coming back inside, goes for the quick execution onto PYW. He gets it. Support down, now surrounded by the Spectre though, and with the fresh Manta picked up, and by yourself at that, these illusions do a ton of damage.
Oh man, so you could feel a little bit of the power level of Zai as he just obliterates the Dark Willow, but they've not gotten so much done for so long that suddenly this Spectre is incredibly fun. Zai had 1,000 net worth on him at a point. It's like 5k to 4k. And suddenly Poyo is massive. And that Manta style is the terrifying item. Talks about it, but that's what also puts on the back.
Yeah. One stun, he gets shadow stepped and manted. You know, like Old 11 has like 5 seconds of disable. The Necrophos could Reaper Scythe you like we saw in that one combination, and that was with before the Manta. Now he gets Reaper Scythe, Shadow Stepped, Manta, and the Illusions and the hero all hit like twice before the Reaper Scythe lands. You could just get be full health and be dead.
And I think it's also underrated how good the Shadow Step, because it's a free dagger, and it's just a 300 for free. And then you have another one when you cast the actual dagger. So he's just rocking up with 680 burst off simply magic damage, plus the auto attacks and right clicks throughout the stuff.
It's about to hit level 20 as well. getting very, very dark game for Team Secret. And unlike last game where we were like, okay, is this Medusa really going to be able to go late game against these heroes that are ahead of it? I think Spectre has no problem in this game.
This hero, I'm going to check the win rate fast because I feel like we haven't as much as we should be based on how good the Shadows.
Yeah. Now he gets the other dagger talent at 20, 14% dagger slow bonus. So that's 14% going both ways. Old 11 does get caught by Matumba Man. He doesn't pop his BKB.
ओल्ड 11 बहुत बार पकड़ा जा रहा है यार शेकर पे थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही आगे जा रहा है वो
Activated, be able to kill its support, but the BKBs are going to wear out eventually, and that's what Ori's waiting on. These heroes stick around, he will certainly be throwing down some damage. Never mind, Matumba Man comes in big time, executes that Necrophos. Now Poyo pops his Manta in order to get rid of the Corrosive Haze and back out. Nisha just shy, being able to hit him with the Slight. Team Secret, they strike back a little bit here. They're showing that this game isn't over just yet.
Dyer's middle tower
and that's a lot easier said than done, so surprising to land that combination.
दादर तो 2-3 हिट में खत्म कर रहा है यस ब्रो उसला इसलिए तो गया ना क्या बोलते अपना That's why he made omelet.
Yes they do. Oh my goodness, it's just spawned right as I walks in. No, check again. Oh no. Guys.
The Absur's gonna go.
Oh no.
Oh, that would, I mean, go for it. Oh, wait. Hello? Wait.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it. You didn't.
I was staring at the Roche pit. Apology.
It's fine. It was just a nice play from PYW. Catching the Ember Spirit. I think its BKB was still on cooldown as well from the early fight, so. But yeah, again, how do you go on these heroes over Vici Gaming when you, like, Elder Titan and Earthshaker could be just outside of vision, but well within striking distance of their spells?
It's a tough game, because Secret's big strength is the idea that you're going to use the Mirana Invis and Shadowblade on Tiny to find these kickoffs and initiations, but Vici, like, if they're waiting for it, you know, they just need that one trap set properly, and they're gonna wipe the floor with you. Plus, their carry has no need to ever even consider being in quad, bro. It's like, oh, enemies? Okay, press R, press Shadow Step, no problem. Albert, love that item choice. Increase regen the Necrophos, and you're also going to be able to get the active disarm on Tiny. But I think it's even just more for the evasion.
Yeah, I was going to say the evasion is.
You can't buy enough armor into Slardar. Shivas will still probably be next side of me. Of course it is. But it's just like dodging one attack. It's like 800 health. And if you can live long enough to get off Lotus and W, you know, Ghost Shroud's going to keep you alive, no problem. They have no method of dispelling it. At the moment, I'm sure Nullifier will come out for somebody. Negatives is going to build on Zai. I think he'll change that. I don't know how I feel about that one.
What? What do you mean? What else would you go? Aghanim's is sick.
I mean, I think AC, or honestly, no jokes, Nullifier.
Okay, Nullifier is going to be needed eventually against Necrophos.
Radiant are scanning.
But I feel like with these heroes aren't particularly mobile. Sarda just kind of wants to be able to sit on Necrophos and, like, if you kill the support, it's great, but, like, he wants to just be able to sit in an area and tank up damage.
But that's the thing. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to take an area against me. Right? If you want to say, hey, we're fighting in this circle.
Oh, so you think you have to play an in and out sort of game? Fast execution, get a kill, you know, back up. You know, they pop haunt, you retreat. Okay. I can see that.
It's a tough game. This is one of the issues with Flutter is that you don't really know what to get at this point if it's not just more raw damage, right? As a game where Slaughter is dominating, you see it like a mood shard, very scary. But it's certainly looking rough. Ooh, any crazy talents? Really, Matu's got his BKB.
Vici Gaming no way that you... Roshan's like, hello.
Catch up with me.
Oh, is I even daring to initiate for more here. Turns around, Reaper side though, and he's just dead. One stun, and that is enough. It creates an opening, and other arrows gonna slide right on by. One hero death apiece.
That was just so casual.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
One Fisher, and I'm dead.
Yeah, the thing about the Agonist as well, you only get the status resist, not magic resist.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Like, that was a stun, ET Spirit plus Veil, so taking more than pure magical damage. And, what was it, like a half a second of Spectre damage?
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Poor Zai. I mean, this, it feels like he's playing old Slardar with Sprint used to have you take bonus damage.
Amplified damage, yeah. Because that's essentially what Elder Titan does to everybody. He throws out his spirit and boom. Now taking an additional 25% magic damage if more.
And it's only relevant every once in a while, but I like that VG kind of recognize how important it is. Because Tinies really don't like to buy MK. It's like very luxury for them. They always have the Echo, the Silver Edge, the Beacon.
Yeah.
Prefer Satanic. So now you put the Butterfly on your Spectre and a Halberd now next to Heart. She's Ori. It becomes very, very difficult to actually burst heroes down. If you can't burst them, you're your combo breaking survivability of Spectre up the neck.
MKB always feels best
गेम
with faster attacks.
अभी तक इवन है, कोई भी जीत सकता है, पता है क्या? वो नेक्रो पिक गेम चेंजिंग है. नेक्रो बहुत कुछ कर सकता है ये गेम में. ओह वाओ, वो तो हार्ड जा रहा है अभी. गुड लक सीक्रेट. वो हार्ड के जगह है ना, ही कैन गो दैट ब्लिंक ऑल्सो. क्या बोलते हैं उसका ब्लिंक टर्म्स? ओवरवेलमिंग ब्लिंक भी जा सकता है वो, जिससे एचपी भी मिलता है, मोबिलिटी भी मिलता है, सामने वाले को स्लो भी कर सकते चाहिए तो.
just keeps on scouting with arrows. Vici Gaming may be taking like the first offensive approach in a while, trying to go for this offlane tower, putting Ori in front, ready to respond. Brambles laid out preemptively. They're ready to go with Fisher, and they'll certainly have a spirit going around trying to find people as well.
Hi Flamey, lower bracket bro. EG sad man. EG lower bracket, OG upper bracket. Let's go.
Around the Roshan pit, they can't take Roshan themselves very well, but they need to be around Roshan to make sure that Secret doesn't try and snipe it, just like they did attempted to last time with Corrosive Haze and the Tiny's big physical.
Spoiler, don't listen if you don't want spoilers from the other.
Nice one.
But PSG LGD beat Beast Coast.
Nice
That
one.
means Spirit's through, Secret's through. This is for seeding. Secret can secure.
कौन सा टीम है तुम्हारा?
If they can win this.
Direct new to this game. Nice
they
one.
retain sole possession at second
Secret?
place.
देख लो Secret.
No tiebreakers.
Wow. It's been a while since we haven't had tiebreakers after a TI group stage. I feel like that almost always happens.
Something, right? Like either the upper or elimination. Play for it.
Nice one, Flamey.
Spotted underneath the ward, almost immediately killed, but does manage to get away. Runs into the Rambles accidentally, but gets off the global silence as Zai jumps in, and Poyo is just dead. That Minus armor did so much to him. Nisha is looking to be able to kill some of the supports, does get hit by the Fisher. DY turns around and says, "You were looking for me, Bob." Okay, Nisha does find him anyway. That flight did too much to him. Poyo came back in with a buyback, but a lot of his supporting crew is dead. They can't actually keep this fight going.
Not believe how fast.
Nice son.
Yeah, that was nuts. And I'm thinking like he has, I guess just not quite enough armor. He has 26.
Sadly Flamey online नहीं है guys, नहीं तो अभी दिखाता था उसके.
Old 11, BKB is going to be activated to the box. If it hit Old 11, this could have been different. With the Reaper sight down, they can just run over some of these heroes. They no longer have much to fear. A Yule Scepter being used on the Ember Spirit. Oh no, he's caught the Brambles. The Yule's combination from PYW kills Nisha. VG Gaming now have a chance to be able to hold this Roshan area again, but it's cost them so many buybacks. Nisha, he still has his. Arrow, oh, it lands on Ori. Does Secret want to try for this? They don't, but they are going to buy back now. Puppy's in trouble. Just the illusions are running after him. DKB going to be activated by Zai. Old 11 looking for that kill. Under the silencer, he gets it, but now he's been caught by Zai. He's just dead, but Tubman demolishes him. Turns around, just three-shotting the Necropos at this point in time. He's dead next. DY's gone. Poyo on the run, as is PYW. Secret now hold the Roshan pit.
Okay, guys. Update. LGD won first game against Beast Coast, so there will be no tiebreakers this TI. Secret has secured themselves upper bracket. Even if they lose this game, they're going upper bracket for sure. Doesn't matter if they win, lose. Now IG gets to choose between Team Spirit and Secret as their first opponent. Let's see whom they're going to choose, guys.
He's got the shard, so he's getting like all these remnants whenever they get killed. You can watch this. Or he just kind of walks into this arrow. Here comes the Gas Door. They can't even see it. There's so much chaos.
Yep, there it is. Boom. He was so focused on everybody else that Yapzor snuck one up on him. In Vici Game, you can see that chaos does not work well for Vici Game. They want that clear outcome of like when we've seen so many times, like we see an Ever Spirit, Fisher, Reaper side, thrower damage in, but with the fight in chaos, with the battlefield is all over the place, you can see Ori doesn't really know where to go to.
It's because you need to have a technically sound execution to find a kill with like 3 heroes involved for Vici. All you have to do with Team Secret is tiny smash. Yes. Yeah. With an amplify from Zai. So that's plenty. So now there you go.
First splitter is still gonna catch him. They really want to be able to take away this Aegis, but you can see
Who is IG? Nice one. Must question पूछ रहा है. Secret ये game हारा तो they will be picked maybe. नहीं मुझे लगता है वो लोग उसको पिक करेंगे, टीम स्पिरिट को पिक करेंगे IG वाले. And then we'll get to see Secret versus VP, and then VP will wreck the shit out of Secret. तो ना मजा आएगा ना Secret वो जब हारेगा. VP वाले ऐसे मारने वाले ना Secret को, ऐसे मतलब कान के नीचे देने वाले. चल लूजर ब्रैकेट में निकल, ऐसा होने वाला है.
For over 500 damage. That is not reduced, it is amplified by percentage-based damage.
Ori spotted. Matababan doesn't want him. He wants something else. He's gonna find it too. He's gonna find Old 11. That's a gem on the deck as well.
The buyback, they know it.
Chance for them to be able to end this game. A chance for Team Secret to be able to claim second in their group. It's on the horizon here. Keep up the pressure. They're going to push in the top lane, go for a second lane of barracks. They cannot get Megas. Bottom tier 2 is still up. So Vici Gaming may just give this to them in exchange for a better 5-on-5, because if they try and fight
IG Instagram की esports team.
Something here, but Tubman, it's a little bit low here. Obviously, he's holding on to the BKB because he has the Aegis. They also don't want to Reaper sight him because it's not worth losing that cooldown. They try and kill him with just regular spells, but he does get away.
Another thing, no shock.
Zai jumps in, tries to catch the dart.
ये GG Secret जीत गया गेम.
Followed up that crush and the avalanche as well. They've got that support. Another hero dead with no buyback. So Secret are just making sure. I really like this idea of just like making sure they're going to keep this 4 versus 5 going for a while. And going back in again. Matumba Man tosses him straight up in the air, so the arrow does land. The Haunt's gonna go down. Matumba Man looking to be able to finish him off, but the BKB is allowing him to keep on swinging onto Ori. Ori in that ghost form is gonna be able to walk away. Zai with the last Spectre. Oh, good use of the Armlet. Is gonna be able to keep himself alive. Nisha, who was in pretty deep there. Zai ends up going down anyway, but oh, what a hit from Matumba Man. 1,300 damage. How did Zai die?
I was out of Heartstopper range. I believe he didn't notice a Q flying after him, and he armed him.
Oh my goodness.
A death pulse got him. Thought he was safe.
It was probably just following him for a while, and he just wasn't paying attention. Jeez. I mean, that would have been a like perfect fight for Team Secret. They wouldn't have lost to anybody if it wasn't for that last death. They didn't even lose the Aegis on Matumba Man.
Yeah, hear me out. So seriously, shards are so good. Like, that's a core item on Necrophos. It gives you the single target death pulse that turns someone ethereal. That's pretty damn good against these massive physical damage heroes. It's also basically an on-demand E-Blade.
Yeah, like his team would love him if they E-Blade the Tiny.
Or
that's a good point.
Or save, like, oh, Spectre's getting Fawn on, it's all physical damage, just E-Blade him.
Yeah.
And then they're also missing it on the Willow, who gets a reduced CD on the Cursed Crown, but it also means you get more Brambles, like it's all these melee heroes.
Yeah, especially for these heroes like Necrophos, you just want to hold an area, right? You could just play around constant Bramble spam.
How to counter Tiny?
Did he actually go the other talent? He did. He went the other talent as well.
Oh, he's going in all for damage, huh?
No idea, bro.
But he's not going Aghanim.
Main event में समझेगा.
I would get that if he was going Aghanim Scepter, but he's going an Eon Disc.
MMR में तो उतना क्या कर सकते हैं? कोई भी किधर भी पकड़ा जाता है MMR में. Team game में it's very hard. That's why that hero is banned so many times.
Team Secret now. The Shivas is complete for the Necrophos, but is it too late?
So value in this game, Gen, and providing the necessary armor.
Yeah, look how this game, when like it was even, it was heavily favoring Beach Gaming, and as you said, it was probably too much, right?
How crazy is it? Like the game is kind of static for a little bit, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, okay, we like Beach Gaming. It's just the longer the game goes, the more likely they're gonna get that one fight, that one opportunity that really changes. Because ultimately, yes, Secret's lineup is played like easier to utilize. At a point, minus armor strats, the Slardar, like, you will fall off a little.
Yeah.
Like it's a Spectre, it's a Necrophos. Like these
No longer EG fan देखो दोस्तों. ये देखो प्रोफाइल पे. No longer EG fan. ठीक है.
I've learned not to underestimate time.
Seriously. Certainly the carry of TI.
Topson Tiny Airlines will be amazing in main event. Yes, bro.
As we get into playoffs, how teams adapt to this hero. He's going to get a Moon Shard up next, and if he ever gets on top of the buildings, he's got that leveler to be able to slot in. You do not want to see what a Tiny does to buildings with leveler.
Oh yeah, you don't even need to kill heroes anymore. You go back door. Zai, by the way, closing on his level 25. He's going to go farm that. Has the shard too, so no longer needs to manually haze people after initiate. Should be easier. You save a lot of time, especially when you're this farmed. Haste animation is active on your husband. He's somewhat annoying. So now you just slam, attack, attack. You'll always be able to get a dash off, and that guy will still do
Gold, like.
On the run, BKB is going to wear out here. They really need to be able to catch him. Old 11 is looking for it. He jumps forward, but immediately tossed back. But Matumba Man with the quick reactions, they turn around, Reaper sight up. Yapstor instead, who still manages to stay alive, did not get hit by that last shot. Puppy is still alive through all this one, by the way. Yo has been targeting him for seconds on time, and he didn't actually get the kill. Instead, he falls, and he may need to buy back just to be able to bail out Ori here, who's being chased down. This is looking terrible for Vici Game, and may just be the end of this game as Yo jumps in to try and help him out, trying to get him away. Nisha on the other side of things, you'll be able to dodge the arrow, but it does not get rid of this corrosive haze. Zai is back into it. They're going to keep vision, keep their space. Not over. Oh, nice timing on the slight there.
Omatu. Knows there's no buyback now on 3 enemy heroes, and yeah, dude, Zai is just killing. He is just destroying these supports if he finds himself on top of them.
And remember all the dispellable items they got.
Yes, tiny tank plus damage plus attack speed is equal to magic damage plus broken. कान के नीचे मारता है वो पेड़. Plus magic damage, हाँ.
If they can just keep their heroes alive, they have the Heartstopper talent on the Necrophobe. So he's doing almost 3% health decay to these strength heroes. Like, I'm watching Zai just die to his own armlet and Heartstopper. Not even taking damage, but he was at half HP in that fight. Please, though, Ori, he's got to buy the shard. I feel like you forget sometimes, but it's so good. It is so good when you consider that Secret, they still don't have that offensive dispel. Fate, your Spectre, he goes in. He gets death pulse. That's it. Like, he's not taking damage for almost 3 seconds. That's enough time.
Secret के सारे players पे buyback है. Dire VG players पे buyback 0. My God. This game is hard.
Nice arrow.
Destroyed. Oh my.
Special and maybe making a third. Poyo, is he gonna be free? BKB running away. The corrosive haze is keeping vision. Nisha's gonna chase after him.
Call it, guys. Let's go. Call it.
PYW on point. VG Gaming. Call GG. Team Secret. Redemption arc.
Let's watch LGD. LGD and Beach Coast. Last game of the day. Last game of the group stage, guys. रियल लाइफ में टाइनी वो ट्री ग्रैब करके पीटेगा सबको. मजा आएगा. प्लस हवा में उड़ा के नीचे गिरा के पीट रहा है.
The battle begins.
एक्चुअली गाइस ये गेम उतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं. बंद करते क्या स्ट्रीम? रात को वापस स्ट्रीम करूंगा. विल प्ले एमएमआर टुनाइट. ठीक है. ये गेम इतना इंपॉर्टेंट भी नहीं है. ऑलरेडी पता है एलजीडी इज गोइंग अपर ब्रैकेट, बीच कोस्ट इज गोइंग लोअर ब्रैकेट, सीक्रेट. अभी फाइनल स्टैंडिंग्स बता था तुम लोग को. आईजी वीची ओजी T1 अपर ब्रैकेट, अनडाइंग ईजी एस्टर अलायंस लोअर ब्रैकेट, एलजीडी वीची सीक्रेट स्पिरिट अपर ब्रैकेट, बीच कोस्ट क्विंसी एलिफेंट फनाटिक लोअर ब्रैकेट. Okay, that's the update. And Thunder Predator and SG Esports are out of the tournament. So I think that's it from me, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, nahi, I'll see you guys tonight, 10:30 p.m., 10 p.m., 10:30, something like that. And we'll play some MMR, guys. Okay. Okay, bye bye, guys. Good night. Good night क्या बोल रहा हूँ? आदत हो गई good night बोलने की. कोई नहीं. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys evening में रात को 10 बजे. Bye.
Don't really miss you.